Alrighty, stream should be live. Just gotta wait for YouTube. And yes, I am back. I am back from the dead, bitches. It's been a few weeks, hasn't it? Yeah, I am not doing Bully tonight just because, I just kind of want to do something different. I mean, I've streamed that game so many times on this channel that at this point, I think it's justified to do something else. So I think I'm going to do Ape Escape instead. We are going to be doing the original PS1 version. It's on the PS5, but it's still the same game at the end of the day. Hasn't changed much. But what's up, John Bennett? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I am kind of on here to talk about my personal feelings at the same time, as well as the game. Yeah, mentally I'm not in a good place right now. It's a lot. I mean, I would love to talk about it, but, I kind of don't want to reflect that onto you guys. Oh my god, Spectre. It's just relaxing, yeah. I feel that, man. I start my new job tomorrow. I'm starting at UPS. Can't wait. So you mean to tell me this whole time this fucking helmet was just sitting in front of him, and he just put it on his fucking head? Oh, shit. Yeah, this game came out in 1999. We're gonna skip the cutscenes, because this, it's Ape Escape. It's not the fucking Last of Us. But yeah. Wait, where? UPS. I'm gonna be working at UPS. As a package handler, pretty much. Like somebody that, puts the packages on the truck and shit. It sounds easy enough. I mean, I've heard a lot of bad reviews about it. Like, they say it's a lot of work, but let's fucking go! What's up, Felicia? How you doing? Appreciate you. Yeah, I just randomly decided to stream. I don't know, I was bored. I had nothing else to do. And my ex blocked me on everything, so I have nothing else better to do, right? What a dank, though, you said FedEx. Oh, no, I'm working at UPS, yeah. Hi, hello, how are you doing? So yeah, this game is, I'm playing this on the PS5. It's upscaled and it looks a lot sharper, obviously. Because I have this game for the PS1, but, I don't feel like dragging out my PS3 and shit to play it. So I'll just do it for PS5 for, sake of convenience. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. I missed the monkey. I'm so good at this game. 10-year-old me would be just ashamed right now. Hey, Spike? Spike? I'm gonna need you to capture the monkey. Finally. Jesus. If I don't get this job, then I'm going to FedEx. I don't blame you. Yeah, I heard a lot of bad reviews about UPS. Like, a lot of people say it's a shit job and the turnover rate is really high. But I can't, I can't say anything about it because I haven't worked there before. But I'm about to find out tomorrow, I guess. So it should be interesting to say the least. So yeah, pretty much, I'm not in a good place mentally. I will be honest with you guys. I'm on medication at the moment, but there's a lot, and I mean just a lot of shit just going on in my life. And I'm not trying to, rub that off on you guys. I'm not trying to, ruin the vibe of the stream or anything like that. You getting Sparking Zero? Probably not right away, but I'll get it eventually, though. Probably. Oh my god, it's a fucking... It's a circle with a bar attached to it. I don't know what the... No, it's the water net. It lets you capture monkeys underwater. But, anyways, so, as you guys know, my ex, I kept in contact with her for a while, and, we've been off and on. Like, we've been... If you want to talk after stream, I'm free all night. I mean, yeah, I guess we could, if you're... But why the hell we capture monkeys? Well, basically, there is this white albino monkey named Spectre. He puts a helmet on his head, and he suddenly decides that he wants to rewrite history, and he recreates that helmet, and gives it to all the other monkeys at the monkey park, and now they're scattered throughout time, and you have to go capture them before they rewrite history. But anyways, so my ex, her and I have been off and on. We're sort of like a friends with benefits type thing at the moment. Hard as fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, I can't get this fake monkey in the water. There we go. Yeah, in this game, getting the monkeys is very easy. Like, in Ape Escape 2 and 3, it's a lot harder. And Ape Escape 3 is a game that I'm kind of indifferent about. Like, Ape Escape 2 is good, but with 3, it was too gimmicky. Like, there was all this extra shit in it. But I don't trust the monkeys. They'll rewrite Shakespeare. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you imagine that? Oh, my God. Capture 4 monkeys. In my opinion, this is the best Ape Escape game. Like, Ape Escape 2 is good, but it's... And then Ape Escape 3, they tried to shoehorn all this crap into it. I just didn't like it that much. It's like, oh, he takes over a TV network. It's honestly stupid. Oh, shit. Gotcha. Anyways, back to the point. So let me lower this so I can talk over this. So anyways, back to the point, with my ex. So basically, yesterday I was at her house, and, we were just chilling out. Things were going good. We were watching, Facebook Reels. And so then her mom calls her. And keep in mind, she's a 33-year-old woman. And her mom is like, hey, you need to get upstairs and do your daughter's hair. And she's like, no, I'll do it in the morning. And then her mom's like, no, you need to get up here and do it right now. And so I asked her, I'm like, hey, do you just want me to go? You know, I mean, you're going to be busy. I may as well just, you know, get out of here. And so I'll read your comment in a second. But, and so I told her, I'm like, you know, I may as well just get out of here because you're going to be busy. And then she was like, no, you're fine. And I said, are you sure? And then she says to me, don't start your shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? Don't start my shit. And so then I said, you know what? With that attitude, I think I might leave anyway. And then she's like, you know what? I don't care. I'm like, okay. So then she gets up, she goes in the house, and I leave. I get in my car, I leave. And she calls me probably 5 minutes into the ride. Video chats. She's like, so you decided to leave? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you got pissed at me for virtually no reason. And then she's like, well, no, it wasn't for no fucking reason. You kept asking if you should leave, and if I wanted you to leave, I would have told you so. And so then she said to me, she's like, it's okay, you don't ever have to come back here. And then she blocked me on everything. So it's like, I really don't understand her. Like, she makes no fucking sense to me. I love how my friend was talking about Ape Escape and Metal Gear Solid 3, and then this stream starts about 5 minutes after. Holy shit. It's like it was meant to happen. Yeah, Bully is, a game I'm not ready to continue yet. I mean, because I've already streamed that game 100 times anyway. But we'll get back to it eventually. So yeah, that's what's been happening to me the last few days. I like her for who she is, but she's a pain in the ass. Like, honestly, she really is a pain in the ass. And so I told my mom about it, because, you know, it's my mother. I tend to talk to I think everybody does. Honestly, good on you for leaving. I think you're better off just not bothering. Healthier for you to not have that shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what my counselor even said. Even he said, was like, dude, you need to drop her. Like, she's crazy. But, I told my mom about it. And my mom was like, here, I'll reach out to her. Because for some reason, she still has my mom added on Facebook. I don't know why. And so she said, here, I'll talk to her. And then, so my mom was like, hey, what's going on? And she never replied to it, but then she messaged me an hour later through my phone, like the text messaging. And she just said, quit crying to your mom. That shit is annoying. I'm like, okay, don't cry to my mom, okay, because I'm not crying to my mom. And the funny thing is she does the same exact thing, except she tells everybody, even her boss at work, about it. So how is that any different? You know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck you. Stupid fucking monkey hiding in the egg. You stupid monkey. Every LAPD officer ever. Stupid monkey. Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. Gotcha. But, man, fuck, bitch. Yeah, I mean, like I said, she's on her period. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but personally, I don't think that justifies it. I mean, she's still a bitch at the end of the day. Like, that was just so uncalled for. Like, don't start your shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not even doing anything. All I asked you is are you 100% sure you want me to stay? Because I'm not going to sit here and wait 1,000 years while you do your daughter's hair. That's not how it works. From what I've heard, she's always kind of like that. Yeah. I mean, she has a bad attitude. She really does. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm expecting to hear from her again. I mean, it's probably going to happen. I mean, because she'll call me when she's drunk, like, fucking shit-faced. She'll call me when she's drunk, and she'll sit there and just say, oh, I did so much for you to be in a relationship and it didn't work out and stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry to hear that. That's your fault. You can't blame me for that. I don't want to make that the whole, like, topic of the stream, you know, as we play Ape Escape. I don't want to have to talk about this the whole time, but it's just been eating me for the last few days. Like, it's like you blocked me because I asked you, are you sure? What the fuck? Like, it really got to her to that point. I'm like, you know, so be it. If that's what you want, that's what you want. She's a pain in the ass. But yeah, like I said though, this is my favorite Ape Escape game. I have all of them. I have, well, not every Ape Escape game. I have the main franchise, like 1, 2, and 3. I never actually did play Pumped and Primed though, because I think that was a PSP game. I never did play it though. I've seen gameplay of it, but I've never played it. But I beat the first one, I beat the second one, I beat the third one, but that was fucking years ago when I was a kid though. I've never even played Ape Escape, but I totally should play it. Yeah, it's a great game. You should definitely give it a try, because I mean, a lot of people think, oh, Crash Bandicoot, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario, but Ape Escape is a game that I feel people kind of, I guess, overlook. Like, because if you think about it, when you think platformer, what's the first game that comes to mind? Mario, Super Mario, or Crash Bandicoot, even. Like, Crash Bandicoot was popular enough to get a remake trilogy, albeit it was fucking dog shit. But I feel like they should do the same thing with these games. Like, it pisses me off, because I remember back in, like, 2000, I want to say 2015, 2016, I remember there was a thing, it was a Japanese Ape Escape account on Twitter, or X, my bad. And it was a thing that said, oh, 20th anniversary coming soon, big surprise. And nothing happened. Literally nothing came of it. It was the most disappointing thing ever. This chick won't leave me alone because she's saying I got her knocked up and she refuses to get a... What does that say? I can't even say that, dude, I'm sorry. Nah, Mega Man. That shit. I mean, if I were you in that situation, honestly, I mean, did she take a pregnancy test at all? I mean, like, because she can't just say, oh, I'm pregnant. That's not how it works. Oh, shit. But we need to take over Ape Escape to get the remake. Yeah, we really do. I mean, because it really makes me sad, because these games are almost, I want to say, borderline obscure. Because the first time I heard about this game, my Uncle Steve, God bless my Uncle Steve, I love that guy. Because a lot of the games I play today, he's the reason I know about them. Like this game, Manhunt, Fatal Frame, Hitman, like those are the games, I know about those games because of him. And this is one of those games. I remember he was telling me all about it. He's like, oh yeah, there's a cool gadget that is like a helicopter, like you can fly in the air and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And so the one day he brought it over, and we played it, and I fell in love with it. And ever since then, I've been a diehard fan, and that is fucking nightmare fuel. Holy shit. Imagine you jump in the water, you see that shit. You just see this big-ass brown fish. Yeah, fuck that. But the thing that shows who's the father is, yeah, she passed 3 times. Oh, you mean a paternity test? I see. Yeah, so she's positive pregnant. Well, I mean, if she is, all I can say is congrats. Congratulations. I don't know how that's going to play out for you, because I'm a dad myself. I have a daughter, and I don't really get to see her much because me and her mother are not together anymore. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah. Never want to go into water if I see a thing. Yeah, I don't think anybody would. That's a big-ass fucking fish. God damn. I think it's on steroids, but then again, though, this is supposed to be ancient times, so makes sense. I mean, back then, animals were a lot larger than they are today. Oh, shit. Can I get his ass? Get the fuck down from there. I like how he's freaking out, but he's still climbing up there. Nah, it's her exes, I'm 100% sure. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's not my business. I can't really speak on it, because, you know, that's you. But it's funny you mentioned that, because I was in a similar boat myself a couple years ago. We still haven't done a paternity test yet, so I really don't even know if it is my kid. I'm certain it is, but I don't know for sure. But the only reason I say that is because a long time ago, me and her were sitting there, and then she's on Facebook, and this guy messages her, and he's like, hey, somebody was telling me that's my kid. And I'm like, Miracle, what is this about? What the fuck is this about? And then she was like, oh, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, you better not know who that is. And so then she was like, we argued about it. It initiated a fight. And so then after that, a few months later, she mentioned that she knew him. So like, you go from saying you don't know him and then you say you do. It was a lot. And so even to this very day, I'm not even sure if that is my kid. I don't know. But she went down to her ex's mom's for a few weeks. And we only ended in sloppy toppy. Oh my god, we only ended in sloppy toppy. I love that. Alright, if I can catch this motherfucker without him jumping in the tree. No, you motherfucker. I almost had his ass too, but he jumped in that fucking tree. Yeah, that's why I was trying to avoid that, because of this fucking shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Even to this very day, I'm not even sure if I'm the dad of our daughter, or her daughter, I should say. Who knows? Because my mom always asks me, she's like, what does your gut say? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, is it my kid? Is it not my kid? Who the fuck knows? It could be anybody's kid. I mean, because Miracle took it as her cheating on me. She's like, oh, you think I'm cheating on you? I'm like, it's not that. It's the fact that before you met me, you could have easily gotten pregnant by this other guy, for all I fucking know. Oh, shit. Time lost, time to restart. Oh, yeah, it's like a speedrun. Yeah, the speedruns for this game are fucking insane, though. Because there's a glitch you can do in this game. I'll show you guys when we get the slingshot. You can only do it with the slingshot. But there's a glitch that lets you jump infinitely, and it makes speedruns absolutely fucking ballistic. It's crazy. It's called the infinite jump glitch. They fixed it in later versions of the game, like the PSP remake. But in Ape Escape 2, there's a similar thing you can do, but it's a lot harder to pull off, though. I was never able to do it, but I can always get this one. But yeah, I love stupid glitches. Yeah, me too. Like glitches like that make no sense like that, yeah. It's hilarious. Capture 6 monkeys. Speaking of which, cameronsoup is back. I don't know if you guys seen that. Well, I don't even know if Felicia knows cameronsoup. But yeah, he's back. He was streaming Fallout New Vegas the other day. Have you seen speedruns for Sonic 06? I have not seen speedruns for Sonic 06. What the fuck is that thing? A fucking pear with eyes? Jesus. Oh, I forgot about the monkeys with blue pants. So, for those that don't know, for you guys, with Ape Escape, the color of the pants determines the specialty of that monkey. So if the monkey has yellow pants, that means it's just generic. Like, there's no gimmick to it. It's just a regular monkey. Has regular speed. Just regular. It'll attack you, but it's not as aggressive as some other monkeys. I have no idea who that is, but I've seen that. Yeah, he's a streamer. And I met him on PlayStation years ago, and him and I have been kind of like online friends for the longest time. And he streams on Twitch. But he streams like vastly different games. So he streams like Skyrim and shit like that, and like Fallout New Vegas. You know, stuff that I probably wouldn't stream. But his content's enjoyable. I like to watch his stuff. But anyways, so if the monkey has red pants, that means they're aggressive, and they will attack you frequently. Oh, he almost knocked me off. That was scary. So if you can see the light blue pant monkeys, there's no gimmick to them either. They just have blue pants. But my type of games, exactly. Yeah, like the Sky. Oh shit, I fell. I love that. Whoa! Oh my god. Yeah, the voice acting in Ape Escape 1. I hate to say because I love this game to death, but the voice acting is actually fucking bad in this game. Like, it's bad. I mean, I don't know who they hired to do the voices. I looked at them on IMDb, and it seems like their only thing they did is this game. But the voice acting is just so bad. Like, I love this game so much, but I have to say, that is just, the acting is terrible. But Nutty's only streamed AAA games like Rockstar and Superman 64. Oh, yeah. I should do Superman 64 again, though. We need a Superman. Yeah, I did it once a long time ago. Like, before I had a face cam and shit. You motherfucker. I like how they hit you and then they run away. It's like, oh, I'm scared, he's gonna hit me back. But Superman 64, oddly, was not it wasn't as bad as people said it was. Like, after a while, when you get used to the controls, flying through the rings isn't too bad. But that's the problem, though. That's the exact problem. Is that it's monotonous. That's literally the entire game. The entire game, you're just flying through fucking rings. No way we need to get... Yeah, I should do it. The only issue, though, is that I would have to do it through an emulator, though. That's the only problem. I hunger for the stream. It's like, I need Superman 64 from NUTTY Ape. I need him to do it. Yeah, there's a lot of games I want to do. But I don't have the technology to do it. Like, I don't have an actual Nintendo 64. But I can always just do it through an emulator, though. It's because journalists talked about it. Oh, okay, yeah. Shit. Alright, where's that fucking asshole? Finally got a PS5, went from present to a poor man. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's cool, man. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of regret getting my PS5. Like, I like the PS5, but the only problem is that there's no games for it. Like, half of the games are just PS4 games. I'm not saying that all PS5 games are PS4 games, but a big chunk of it, like the large majority of it, is PS4. And that's the only reason I don't really touch my PS5 that much. I don't even touch my games anyway, period. Because I don't play games anymore. Like, I play games, but I don't play them as frequently as I used to. I get bored of them very quickly. I don't know. Can I hit him from here? Nope. The game is like, nope, nice try, motherfucker. There's a way to do this without getting hit. I forget how to do it, though. That's why the game gives you a fuck ton of cookies. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Your health in this game is represented by cookies. Yeah, you can definitely tell this was made by Japanese people. You can just definitely tell. I mean, like, the fact that your health is cookies is just weird as fuck. But my brother bought a PS5, and I got a PC that can barely run modern games, and I prefer the PC. Never even touched PS5. Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to both. I mean, I love my PC, but at the same time, it's outdated. Like, it can run games, but it's like it freaks the fuck out if I play anything above, like, 60 FPS. Oh, shit. Like, I remember the other night, I was playing World at War on my PC, and the fans started going crazy. Like, the GPU fans, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way that this... Because I have an RTX. An RTX should not be going into overdrive on World at War. There's no excuse for that. I miss cookies. I think we all do. I only got it for a few games. My homie been yelling at me to buy one. He's like, man, you better go buy one right now, or there's gonna be a problem, bro. I like how he's just chilling in there. Look at this shit. He didn't even notice me. The fucking AI, dude. I mean, I know this game came out in 99, but holy shit. Did you see that? He's like, oh, how you doing? Yeah, he just jumps out of the thing. Alright. I have a, RX 550 or something. Yeah, RX I think is AMD, I believe. RTX is, NVIDIA. I've always been an NVIDIA guy, but, I mean, because the last time I had a Radeon, it didn't work. Like, the drivers kept crashing for some reason, I think. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I'm not really familiar with PC parts. I mean, I know, like, what PC parts do. I know what, like where they function and shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, this monkey, I'm just gonna leave him alone. I'm not gonna go for him. He's a pain in the ass to get. So, here's the thing, guys. So, Ape Escape games don't work in I guess, in your normal fashion, if that makes sense. They don't work in the way that you would think they work. And basically what I mean is, I just bought mine from a shop. Oh, okay, I see, yeah. Yeah, see, I bought a used PC off of eBay, and I guess I could tell you guys that story. I've only added it to, rather than replace or remove. Oh, okay, I see, yeah. I mean, hey, at least it can run something. I mean, because some computers can't run shit. Because when I was a kid, I didn't understand how PC gaming worked back then, so I thought it was like console. I thought you could just play any game on any PC, but that's not how it works, though. Your PC has to meet certain requirements, obviously. But, anyways, what I was going to say is I had bought a Alienware off of eBay. $1,000. I spent $1,000 fucking dollars on the computer. And it came with a Radeon card, which is AMD. And when I got the computer, everything was smooth up until I installed the drivers. It kept telling me the drivers crashed. It just said, oh, the drivers crashed, and then the computer would blue screen. So then I called the guy that sold it to me. I'm like, hey, man, you know, this shit's, the drivers keep crashing. And he's like, oh, damn, I'm sorry, man. He's like, do you want a refund? I'm like, no, I want a fucking PC that works. I need a PC so I can stream. That's why I bought a new PC, because on my old computer, the power supply died. So I had to get a new one. And I bought a new computer. And Alienware's a red flag for me already. I don't trust those. Well, to be fair, the PC was used, so it was like sold by a different seller. But I see what you mean. Yeah, Alienware is kind of like the Apple of computers, I guess, if that makes sense. It's like overpriced crap. It's just because it has that Alienware like brand on it. But a new gadget. Check it out. Oh my god, the yellow Y. It doesn't even have the string or anything like that. It's just a yellow Y. Oh my god, my old Alienware worked perfectly until my cousin broke it. Aw, damn, it sucks, man. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, let me show you guys this glitch. Okay, so normally, you're supposed to go through this door, right here, obviously. But, you know, we break the rules and we do this. Yeah, see? You get the gist of it. You get the gist. This exploit is used a lot in speedruns, and it completely breaks the fucking game. I just want to make my own one, homunculus of silly parts and random shit. Yeah, building a PC is something I've always wanted to do, because it seems really easy, but I'm afraid I'll fuck something up though somehow. Okay. But no fucking way. Yeah, like it's legit, like this has been a glitch forever. I discovered, well, I didn't discover it, but I saw it on YouTube years ago though. But there's a guy I watch, he speedruns this game, his name is Hornlets. And he's got this trick, like, mastered to the point where he never falls. Like, literally, whenever I do it, I fall a lot. But this guy, like, he doesn't even use the Skyflyer or anything like that, because the Skyflyer has a limit with how high you can go. With the slingshot glitch, there's no limit. You can just keep going and going and going and going. Like, literally, you can go as high as you want. Let me see. But yeah, hold up. Wow, this is something right here. Yeah, see, look, I fell. Oh my god. If there's anything to fuck up, it's putting in the CPU. I'm sure I could try. Yeah, the CPU you have to be super careful with, because if you bend those gold pins on the back, it's fucked. You can't do anything about it. I mean, you can try, but normally you better hope you have a receipt or some kind of warranty, because if you don't, those gold pins, if they're bent, that's it. Game over. Like, that's literally it. This glitch makes me want to learn the revolver flying shit from New Vegas speedrun. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, I never heard of that glitch, but I wonder if Cameron knows about it, because he was streaming that game the other night, though. So I'm kind of interested about it. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy glitches you can do. Like, I was watching a speedrun of Spider-Man 2000, and it's crazy because the game is simplistic. Like, you can only swing from, like, point A to point B, But if you time it right, you can swing across the city without having to, like, jump on the buildings and shit. You can sometimes try to bend them back. What the, oh, the CPU pins? Yeah, I see. I would do that, but I'm too afraid to do it. Like, because I'm afraid I'll fuck something up, like, make it even worse. Oh, shit, can I make it? No, I fell. I love that. Whoa! Oh, my God. Yeah, see, in this game, if you fall, you lose a life. But in the other games, the subsequent games, I think you just lose a cookie or some shit. But, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I would love to build a PC. But, anyways, so I called the guy. I'm like, hey, you know, it won't let me use the computer. Because it got to the point where I would get no signal at all. Like, it wasn't giving me a signal because the drivers kept crashing. And so I called him, and he said, hey, you know what? I have another Alienware with an NVIDIA GPU. I could send you that one, but you have to send me the other one. He's like, my bosses already don't like how you have to send this one back. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. Your bosses should have fucking double-checked. That's not my fault. And so then he sends the other one, and that's the one I'm using right now. But I upgraded the GPU, though, because the old one was just... It was like from like 2015, so I had to upgrade it. I should get a practice CPU and motherboard for it. Yeah, from what I heard with CPUs, you have to just put it in place. You don't push on it, like don't apply any pressure to it, because it's not needed. But like a cheap shitty-ass 20-pound CPU, is that 20 pounds? Or I'm sorry, I'm not really good with that shit. And CPU and cheap board spread. Yeah, like just get like a crappy one, and it's like if it breaks, it breaks. I've never done any of that. I would like to, though. I would like to. I mean, because I know the ins and outs. Like, I know how to put together a PC, but not quite, though. Like, the only thing that I would struggle with is just figuring out where shit plugs in and stuff at. Because, like I said, I love PC. Like, PC is cool because it has a lot more customization. The only thing I don't like is that it's more high maintenance than a console. Like, you have to update drivers and shit, and there's always that off chance that something fucks up. Not to say that consoles don't fuck up, but I've had consoles fuck up. I'm saving up for it. Yeah, that'd be cool. You should let me know how that goes. But I was building my own, but I haven't bought any parts in a year. Damn. He's just like, fuck this, I'm going on a hiatus. He's like, I'll build it in a year from now. I like how he's just staring at me through the cage. Yeah, he looks very friendly. We'll just go ahead and kill him. But yeah, this game is great, though. Like, if you guys haven't played it, definitely give it a try, though. For some reason, though, they have the remake for this game on the PS5. Like, it's the PSP version. It's called Ape Escape on the Loose. And if I had to say, I wouldn't recommend that version. Just play the original version, because the PSP version is just... I don't know, as a kid, even as a kid, I fucking couldn't stand it. It was a lot harder. To execution. Oh my god. Execution. Fatal brutality. Like, Mortal Kombat shit. It's like Spike wins. Flawless victory. Oh my god. Yeah, Spike is the character we're playing as. And over time, they added more characters to Ape Escape. Well, you can, like in Ape Escape 2, you play as his cousin, I think, Jimmy. And then Ape Escape 3, you play as Kay and Yumi, who are completely different characters. Like, they're separate from Spike and Jimmy. Because Spike and Jimmy got hypnotized by Spectre by his TV. Are you kidding me? Like, when I seen that shit, I'm like, bruh, really? These are the two people that saved the world. In both Ape Escape 1 and 2. And then you got these stupid clowns, Kay and Yumi. Yeah, real cool, guys. We need apes in Mortal Kombat. Oh my god, can you imagine the Pippo monkey being in Mortal Kombat, though? I wouldn't be able to take it seriously. It's like they just ripped their fucking head off. Oh god. Okay, there we go. So, there are these races that you have to do in this game. Well, actually, you don't have to do them. But they're called, well, there's 3 different variations. There's Stadium Attack, Gladiator Attack, and then there's the third one. I forget what it's called. And, basically, Spike's friend, Jake, was hypnotized by Spectre, which is the one with blue hair right there, and you have to race him. But the funny thing is that you don't even have to do these. Like, you can just exit the stage and just carry on. Like, you don't even have to do this shit. He's going to be in the next PlayStation All-Stars. They're making another one? Are they? Yeah, because he was in the first one. Spike. He was in the first PlayStation All-Stars. Which, if you guys don't know, PlayStation All-Stars is like Sony's version of Smash Bros, pretty much. And I was surprised that they put Spike in that game, though. Shit. Fuck. Damn, this dude's got white gloves. He was wearing black gloves, now he's got white gloves. Oh, shit. I love the soundtrack for these races, though. I hate... Okay, there is one thing I do hate about this game, though. And it's Spike. Every time he jumps, he goes, hi-ya! Hi-ya! Hiya! I fucking hate that shit. Even as a kid, it used to frustrate me. Because in the PSP version, he has a different voice actor. And instead of going hiya, he goes every time he jumps. I hate that shit, dude. Like, can he just jump without grunting? Jeez. Like Jake, even Jake does. He goes, yeah, every time he jumps. Oh my god. I'd rather hear VC Bookie as a voice clip in this game. He's like, you shoot, yeah, you shoot. Can you imagine every time Spike jumps, he says, you shoot, yeah, you shoot. Oh my god. He's like, you, no talk, play. I miss VC Bookie, me too. Mason, why'd you have to take him from us? You didn't have to shoot him like that. You didn't have to shoot him in the chest, but he did. He killed him. It's funny because, in the second race, there's a glitch you can do where you can just, like, fly to the fucking finish line. It's actually hilarious. But it only works in the PSP version.
I'll go up against you
anytime you want. Yeah, you just get Spectre coins, which serves as, like, 100% completion. That's really it. But, yeah, I love this game. I really do. I have a sweet spot for it. Like, as a kid, I was obsessed with Ape Escape. And I still am. And it makes me sad, because I wish at the very least we could get an Ape Escape 4. But I don't see it happening, though. It's just, Ape Escape wasn't as popular. That's the problem. It's like Bully 2. Like, we probably won't ever get a Bully 2. Because it was overshadowed by GTA. That's the biggest problem. Rockstar's like, oh, fuck Bully 2. We just fucking make GTA 6. Even though it's a game that's never gonna fucking come out anyway. GTA 6. Now, see, what I heard is that apparently that game is not coming out until late 2025. Like, that's insane to me. Like, that is absolutely fucking insane. I kind of wish I had Ape Escape in my childhood. Yeah, it's a great game. It really is. Now, if I had to say between this and Crash Bandicoot, I would say that it's tough to decide that, but probably Crash, because I grew up on Crash more. I think GTA 6 is going to be horrible. I'm split with it. Like, the only thing I hope they don't do is just put a bunch of woke crap in it. Bully 2 is Manhunt. Oh my god, no, no. We're not doing that theory. We are not doing that. Please, no. That theory is fucking awful and it has no weight to it. Please. Oh my god. Okay, so there's a theory that Manhunt, the Rockstar game, is the sequel to Bully. You might be saying, how does that work? So, the main protagonist of Manhunt, James Earl Cash, there's a theory that that's Jimmy Hopkins from Bully as an adult. Holy crap, frame rate. What the fuck? Am I playing this at 2 FPS? Don't jump in the water, please. Oh my god. What is the frame rate right now? I think they'll put shit in like NFTs and be 5 years late in culture reference. Yeah, I see what you mean. That makes sense, yeah. I just hope it has a good story to it. Because according to some leaks, apparently the story is only like 40 hours long, which is... It's kind of disappointing, actually. I was kind of hoping for a longer story. But, I don't know, actually they both look alike and made by the same person, so that must be the same. No, that's not how it works. Don't get me started on my Rockstar shit. Please don't. Don't get me started on that Rockstar Games shit. Oh my god, yeah, that, you know, my whole thing with the universe. Okay, so anyways, the main protagonist of Manhunt is James Earl Cash, okay? Here's the problem. People think that James Earl Cash is Jimmy Hopkins from Bully as a grown adult. He's not. He is not Jimmy Hopkins. And I will tell you why. Firstly, Manhunt is set in 2003. Bully is set between 2006 and 2007. James Earl Cash is at least in his 40s, maybe 30s. Jimmy Hopkins is 15. So unless he's Benjamin Button, that's not Jimmy Hopkins. Secondly, in GTA San Andreas, if you go to the police station in Las Venturas, you can see a wanted poster for James Earl Cash. San Andreas is set in 1992. Again, unless he's Benjamin Button, he's not Jimmy Hopkins. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but there's just no weight to that theory. Because I watched a whole video about it. This whole video about it. And the guy was like, oh, well, they're both named James. Okay. Firstly, James is a very, very common name, firstly. I wonder if I could somehow play Manhunt. It's... I mean, you have a PC. It's on PC, but if I had to say, though, do not buy the PC version of that game. It's absolutely fucked on PC. And Manhunt is a good game. Like, I love the game. My only problem with it is that, I feel like there's too much shooting in it. I mean, because it's a stealth game, but it's like they expect you to shoot. It makes no sense. I thought his name was Jimmy. Who, James Earl Cash? No. They call him James throughout the game, and even then, they don't even really say his name that much. But I was gonna say, though, it's probably banned here, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Manhunt got banned in a lot of countries because of how violent it is. And same with Manhunt 2. Manhunt 2 is even worse than the first one. Super violent. Yeah. From Bully. Oh, yeah, Jimmy. Well, I mean, his name is James. I mean, James, like, Jimmy is a nickname for Jimmy. Or, no. Jimmy is a nickname for James. That's what I meant to say. It's the same thing. I mean, you could technically say James Earl Cash is Jimmy. I mean, because his name is James. It's a nickname for James. I mean, even in the intro cutscene for Bully, the stepdad to Jimmy, he says James. He's like, James? He's like, what? Who are you? Mom, I thought you told me to never talk to strangers. Oh, shit. Hey, Jaws, you don't have to kill me, buddy. You don't have to kill me. Ape Escape, the best open world game. Oh, yeah, I know, right? This GTA 6 ain't got shit on this game. This is the next GTA. Ape Escape. Oh, my God. Nah, but, yeah, it's a simple fact that Jimmy Hopkins is a totally different person from James Earl Cash. Now, the theory that James Earl Cash is his father, his biological father, now that, I could see that. But him being the same person, no, they're not the same person. Totally different person. Oh, shit. I mean, literally, Bully is set after Manhunt, so there's just no feasible way that's Jimmy Hopkins as an adult. Oh, shit. Hey, buddy, chill out. You're okay. I'm just gonna capture you. You're trying to rewrite history, and you're gonna make a big fucking deal about it. Oh. No. I'm gonna get killed by the shark. Fuck. Okay, I made it. I'm alive. Ooh, this is bad. This is real bad. Okay, so there's a monkey up there. He has red pants, which means that he will kill me very quickly, because I only have 2 cookies. So I gotta be careful with this. But yeah, it feels good to be back into the streaming thing. I'm sorry about that whole tone we had at the beginning about my exit stuff. It's just been, it's been fucking with me. It really has. Like, I mean, she blocked me for probably one of the dumbest fucking reasons. I asked her a simple question, are you sure? Oh, don't start your shit. And then she said to me, she says, I don't care if you leave. I leave, gets angry and blocks me. What? That makes no sense. Like, she is really a very difficult person to talk to. I miss streams. I barely have the time for streams, so right now is probably the best time for one. Oh, yeah, for sure. I understand that. Yeah, I'm sorry about the lack of them. It's just life is super crazy at the moment. A lot of stuff going on. Like, I'm trying to figure out all this stuff with my daughter, and I'm trying to, you know, my ex is giving me a lot of shit, and it's just, it's a lot of crap. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bring this up, because, you know, it's, that's not why I'm here. But, this is random and personal, but do you get turned off from weird roleplay? I don't know. I've never done that before. Like, every time I've been with a woman, okay. I'm not a baller. I'm not a high baller. I'm not a player, or like, and whatever the fuck they say, I'm not a player. I've slept with 2 women in my entire life. I've slept with 2 different women. And both of those women I've never roleplayed, not a single time. We always get to this part. Yeah, we really do. There's always that one part. Oh my god. No, but if I had to say, it depends on the context of it. Like, if it's like something that's like dramatic, like costumes and shit, then yeah, it's not gonna be something I want to do. But if it's like something that's like quick and like harmless, I guess it doesn't bother me too much. But with both women I've slept with, my ex and my other ex, the one that I have a kid with, we never did that. It was always just straight to the action. We never actually, you know, said, oh, I'm a sexy teacher, you're a student, blah, blah, blah. We never did that shit, you know? It's just, it's not really my thing. I'm not into that crap. Aw, you motherfucker. God damn it. See, the water current is pushing me back. I can't get on the fucking boat. Fuck. This chick I'm talking to wants me to be her stepdad. What the fuck? Hold on a second. The Skyflower would be super helpful right now. Okay. There we go. Alright, this chick I'm talking to wants me to be her stepdad and beat her, and she got mad that I said you need therapy. What the fuck? Are you serious right now? Yeah, dude, I don't blame you, though, for that. I mean, like, if I was with a chick and she said that to me, I would not be able to look her seriously in the face. Like, I'd be like, are you actually for real right now? It's like you hit her and she just, like, domestic violence, jail. She's like, you're going to jail, you hit me. Troubled character, yeah. Very troubled character. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna go inside your mouth. That's what she said. Let me in. Yeah, this whole level is you're inside of a dinosaur's body. It's kind of cool, actually. I remember as a kid I played this level. But yeah, I've never been happier or depressed to get Blue Ball. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's at least you talk to somebody. I mean, because for the last few weeks, I've been sleeping with a girl that I'm not even with. Like, we're not even dating. Her and I are not dating. And yet, her and I still sleep together. We still have sex. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I don't know about now because she blocked me, but... Oh, you motherfucker, I hate this mother... Yeah, see, these ones right here are a pain in the fucking ass to get... Catch him, there you go. But... Yeah, I mean, but see, with relationships, for me, it's a rarity. It's something that doesn't happen often. It's just simply because I don't put myself out there, or I don't actively search for relationships. In my case, it just kind of happens. But with Brenda, my ex, with her, she just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, she just liked me and we went on a date. That was it. Which I was surprised by that because, you know, usually women don't approach me. It's not something that happens a lot. But that's the story of my life, like the last 3 months. So you've just been sleeping with women you're not with. Hey man, it happens. There's nothing wrong with a one-night stand. Oh shit. I don't know. I mean, because the thing I don't understand... She's my ex, but she was talking to me the other night. She was like, oh, you didn't text me all day. I'm like, well, why would I text you? You know, we're not together. And then she's like, oh, I bet you were fucking with some other bitch. I'm like, we're not together though. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, she's weird like that. I don't understand her. Like, she's over here worried about me talking to somebody else, but we're not together. Isn't it, like, make that make sense? Like, it makes no sense. But... yeah, I mean, obviously, I'll let you guys know what goes down with it later on. But at the moment, as of what's the date? It is June 17th, Monday, June 17th, where I live, 2024. As of Monday, June 17th, she has me blocked on Facebook. And she has not spoken to me at all since. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I know how she is, though. She'll be back. I know how she is. Like, come this weekend, she's going to be drunk as hell. Oh, can I crash at your place? And then... every time. It happens every time. What do you mean with that stash and beard? I would approach. This stash. This? Dude, no. No, man. No, see, it's funny you mention that because I remember one time somebody came into my stream and I was playing GTA Vice City Stories and this kid came in and he was like, I don't know what's worse, the graphics or your mustache attempt. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, just, like, tell us how you really feel. That's fucked up. And honestly, to this very day, I think he's the only person that has legitimately made fun of my appearance. I don't think I've ever had anybody make fun of my appearance. If anything, people make fun of my voice. That's the first thing people laugh at. But when it comes to being in public, I've never had women approach me. I understand that usually it's the guy that has to make the first move. I understand that. But it's super rare for that to happen to me. Like, have a woman legitimately come up to me and speak to me. I think it's maybe happened a couple times. I did the opposite. I thought you had an interesting voice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, that's usually the first thing people talk about. Like, I remember the one time, somebody came in, they're like, dude, you sound like Corpse. I'm like, I do not sound like Corpse. Not even slightly. His voice is deep, deep. Like, if you guys have heard Corpse talk, his voice is, like, out of this world deep. Like, it's insane. And people say I sound like him. I'm like, no, not even close. But I would have looked up his IP address. Oh, Jesus, I'm about to find you. I'm about to track you down. You made fun of my mustache, motherfucker. Yeah, my facial hair didn't get dark until I was a lot older. Like, when I was in high school, it was almost invisible. You almost couldn't see it. But then, when I hit, like, age 22, 21, is when it started to actually show up a little bit. But even then, I don't have strong facial hair genetics, though. My dad doesn't either, so I think that's why. It's just not in my genes. I'm not somebody that can grow out a beard. That's just not me. Oh, fuck. But some motherfucker said my high-pitched voice sounded like Mojo Jojo. What the fuck? Are you serious right now? Mojo Jojo? But I forced him to have the mustache. Oh, jeez. Well, see, it's fucked up because I actually shaved after that, and when I shave, I look a lot worse than I do right now. Because when I shave, I look like a 12-year-old kid. I do. I look 12. Because I have a young face, I have a younger face. I'm 23. And, you know, a lot of the time people, they especially older women, like, they look at me and they're just like, oh, hey, sweetie, and stuff like that. Like, you know, because, like, I have a young face. Like, they look at me like I'm a kid and stuff. I think you suit facial hair, though. Thank you, I appreciate that. Why are you playing a kid's game? How old are you? Wow. No, I'm just hey, you know what? Alright, I got you. We'll play an adult's game. I got you, cameronsoup highlights. I got you. We'll play an adult's game. Oh, no, fuck! That right there, guys. That goes on the mantle of the dumbest fucking things I have ever done on this fucking channel. I didn't fucking save. Man didn't save. I didn't fucking save. I gotta start from the beginning. He said, oops. San Andreas is the worst game ever made. I hate that fucking game. San Andreas is the reason. I didn't mean to click it. Clip. Yep. Bro, we gotta restart the whole fucking game. Wow. Fucking wow. The dual showing. You know, cameronsoup gotta get you out. No, I'm joking. Man, whoever told you to switch to an adult game needs to scrub. Exactly. Fuck San Andreas. That game's for pussies. This is the real man's game right here. Ape Escape. Told you it's because... Let me try to press load game. Told you it's because you got the time loss. Well, hold on, let me see. I might have a save on here. Nope. Nope. I gotta start over. Okay, first my ex blocks me on Facebook. And then I accidentally have to restart the whole fucking game. I love it. My ex hates me because I left her house yesterday. And now I'm playing this and I accidentally started San Andreas, which means I have to restart the whole fucking game. It's classic, and we gotta get to Spectreland, and I don't even know if we're gonna get that far. I just don't know if we're gonna get that far, because Spectreland is the last level. Which one? Oh, the one I was dating, the one after Miracle, her name is Brenda. I was trying to clip that, but I'm too stupid, nowhere near as stupid as that movie. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Because I was just making a joke, because I was gonna try to find Manhunt, I was gonna, like, jump on Manhunt, like, as a joke. But I didn't save the game, and now I have to restart the whole fucking game. Oh my goodness. No, but, yeah, basically, I was at my ex-girlfriend's house. For some reason, her and I still talk a lot. Like, we talk every day. We're friends with benefits, basically. You know, we sleep together still, even though we're not together. I'm not gonna get into that, obviously. But, I was at her house. We're sitting there, you know, just watching YouTube. And her mom calls her. This is a 33-year-old woman, by the way. Her mom calls her, and she's like, hey, you need to get upstairs. You need to do your daughter's hair. And she's like, no, I'll do it tomorrow. And her mom's like, no, you need to do it right now. So then she's like, oh, whatever, fine. And so she gets up, she goes upstairs. And before she goes upstairs, I say, you know, do you just want me to leave? I mean, you're going to be occupied. I may as well just get out of here. And then she's like, no, you're fine. And so then after that, I just wanted reassurance. I said, are you sure? You know, are you sure you want me? Like, I wasn't, like, being an asshole. I wasn't trying to be a dick. And then she says to me, she's like, oh, don't start your shit. I'm like, start my shit? What? I just asked, are you sure? You know, that's literally it. And so then I told her, I'm like, you know, with that attitude, I am going to leave. You know, you want to be an asshole, I'm going to leave. And then after that, she says, oh, you know what? Whatever, I don't care. And goes upstairs. So then I get in my car, and I leave. After I take off, about 5 minutes onto the ride home, she lives 15 minutes away, so about 10 minutes left. She calls me on video chat. Don't start your shit. Don't start your shit. That she says that all the fucking time. I hate when she says that shit. It's annoying. So she calls me. She's like, so you decided to leave, huh? I'm like, yeah. Like, you got pissed at me for virtually no reason. Oh, fuck, I almost got him. And she's like, it wasn't for no fucking reason. You kept asking if you should leave, and I said no. And then if I wanted you to leave, I would have said so. And so then after that, she's like, you know what? It's okay. You don't ever have to come back here again. And I'm like, okay. And so then the next thing I know, I look, she has me blocked on Facebook. So I told my mom about it, you know, because I'm a mature man. I go to my mommy for everything. Brenda Hate Club. I'm the president. Yeah, like fuck Brenda. I'm calling PETA for the stream. Oh my god. Like, what is PETA gonna do? That's an animal group. It's not. Like, what are they gonna do? Anyways, so I told my mom about it, because for some reason she still has my mom on Facebook. I don't know why. And so my mom was like, oh, what happened? So I told her. So I told my mom. Yeah, it's like, so I told my mommy about it. No, I went to her about it. I said, you know, oh, just some bullshit. So she said, hey, you know what? I'll reach out to her. I'll just see what she says. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So then she messages her, no response. She doesn't even look at it. Next thing I know, Brenda messages me through my phone, and she says, quit crying to your mom. That shit is annoying as fuck. And that was the last time I heard from her. And that was yesterday, so yeah. Just realized I was 20 seconds behind on stream. Whoopsies. I was just, whoopsie. Mortal Kombat. So yeah, that happened. She blocked me because I said, are you sure? Like, it was weird. This is a 33-year-old woman we're talking about, too. And she has the mindset of a 12-year-old. Or the mental age of a 12-year-old, that is. Let's go. What you mean you're beating monkeys? I'm beating monkeys. Instead of beating my meat, I'm beating monkeys. Would you rather me beat my meat or beat a monkey? With a fucking glowing lightsaber thingy. Yeah, when I was a kid, this game was, like, I loved this game as soon as I played it. And I still do love it. I mean, like I said, though, as much as I adore this game, the voice acting is so bad in this game. It's bad. It's terrible. Like, it's like, like they just went outside, found some guy on the street, and just hired him to do the voice of Spike. Stop monkeying around. Oh, very funny, Cameron. Let's stop monkeying around. Oh my god. I give it charm. Or it gives charm. Yeah, it does. Oh shit. No. Where are you going? Gotcha. Okay. So we're gonna go inside of the T-Rex lair because we missed that last time. But, yeah, this game, like, the voice acting is just so bad. Like, the delivery, it's like they don't even try. Like, so for instance, I'm trying to think of a line that just sounds really bad in this game. Like, like when Spike confronts Spectre for the first time, he's just like, Spectre. Like, you know, it's like he's supposed to be like, Spectre, but it's like, Spectre. He's like, you've captured one too many apes. Like it's just, it's it's awful acting. I'm sorry. I mean, I probably couldn't do any better, but it's bad. It's really bad acting. I mean, it's like Tobey Maguire, okay? So Tobey Maguire is a decent actor by himself, but as a voice actor, he sucks. Like, I was playing the Spider-Man movie game the other day. It's like he doesn't even try. I mean, he probably didn't get paid enough to care. But like when I went to go collect the webs, he was just like, my web's topped off already. Like, it just like it didn't sound good at all, dude. I'm sorry, but it didn't. Jesus. He probably just didn't care. He probably didn't. I mean, he's just like, back off, ugly, whenever you're beating up the bad guys and shit. He's like, back off, ugly. He's like, one of these losers is gonna give me some answers. Because you have to find Uncle Ben's killer. They expand that part a lot more than in the movie. It's like a whole gang and shit. I gotta say this, though. That game is hard as fuck, though. The movie game. I still never beat it. I don't think I beat any of Toby's games, actually. I played Spider-Man 1, 2, and I think I played the third one on PS2, like, years ago. But it's, yeah, I never beat his games. Ooh. I like how when he talks, the mustache just moves. Like he has no mouth. Alright, let's skip this. But yeah, I need to play the older Spider-Man game. Yeah, you definitely should. Hey, it's Spectre. So this is the main bad guy of Ape Escape, right here. I beat Amazing Spider-Man 2 on the Wii U. Oh my god. That's cool.
The future leader of the new age. That's right. Apes will soon rule the world, just as it should have been from the beginning.
Spectre, what's going on here?
Did you hear that? She was like, Spectre, what's going on here? Like, just that, oh my god, that acting. I don't know who did, because I know the UK version has better voice acting, but they also have, different names, too, in the UK. Yeah, like, the way that Natalie said that, yeah. Yeah, Natalie is annoying. Like, she's like the Bulma of the Ape Escape game. Like, if you guys know Bulma from Dragon Ball, the blue-haired chick. Yeah, she's like the Bulma of these games. She's like that bitchy character. Like, super bitchy. But, yeah, Natalie, she appears in the other 2 games. But, see, I just hate how they did Spike, though, in Ape Escape 3. Because it's like he becomes a couch potato. Like, because of Spectre TV and shit. It's stupid. It's like the same guy that saved history from apes is now a couch potato. And so is his cousin Jimmy. Makes a lot of sense. And then you play as Kei and Yumi. How cool is that? Oh, you fucking asshole. It's a monkey with a gun. Every racist cop ever. It's a monkey with a gun. Oh my god. How you gonna diss Bulma? She's annoying as fuck, dude. Like, if it came to worst, like, I would say probably I would prefer Chi-Chi over Bulma. I mean, because Bulma is bitchy. I mean, same with Chi-Chi. I mean, it's just, it makes me laugh, though, because Goku is afraid of his own wife. And, like, she's human, you know? She's not a Saiyan like he is. You know, Goku's a Saiyan, but Chi-Chi's a human. And this is the guy that, you know, beat the shit out of Frieza. He was able to compete with the likes of Cell and Boo. But then it's like with his wife, it's like he's like, and shit whenever she yells at him and stuff. It's actually hilarious. Oh, fuck. Gotcha. But, she's amazing. Who, Bulma? I mean, I guess to each their own, but personally, I can't stand Bulma. I'm about to be right back for a little bit. Oh, yeah, for sure. I understand that. Take your time. But make sure you come back, though, or there's gonna be a problem. No, I'm just kidding. No, just take your time. Take your time. But, yeah, I mean, in the Ape Escape universe, like, surprisingly, I don't know a lot about the Ape Escape universe. I mean, I know the characters, but they don't really go into the lore about Ape Escape. I mean, they do, but I know after a while, it started to be more about, like Spectre kind of eased up a little bit. Like, he was still evil, but he wasn't, like, trying to rewrite history and shit. I mean, if Goku beat his wife, I don't know if people would watch. Oh, yeah, like, he just beats it. He's like, you know what, Chi-Chi? I'm done with you. There is a part in the manga, though, that's actually pretty funny, where Goku, like, he playfully, like, taps on her. Like, you know when people are like, you know, oh, that's funny, haha. Like, he did that to her, but you know, with how strong he is, it's like he did that, and then she went flying through the fucking wall and shit. It was actually pretty funny. It was pretty funny. And then there's that filler episode where she forced Goku and Piccolo to learn how to drive a car. Because for some reason they need to know how to drive. Even though they're fucking aliens that can fly. Now I would watch that scene where he smacked her through the wall for, oh yeah. Alright, let me see if I can get this motherfucker. Shit. Don't jump in that tree. Oh, he must be scripted to jump in there. I can't capture him. That's fucking bullshit. He's inside of a tree monster. And it looks like Spider-Man webbed up his mouth. Spider-Man is the main protagonist of the first Ape Escape game, not Spike. The fact that they put Spike in PlayStation All-Stars, it still boggles my mind, though. Because Spike is a pretty obscure character, so it's kind of crazy, actually. Because after a while, they redesigned him. Like, his hair was a lot taller and stuff, and he had, like, a jacket and stuff on. But, I don't know. I mean, they put Kratos in that game, Big Daddy, Spike, and his stage is the time station from this game, and you can see Spectre in the background. It's actually kind of cool. PlayStation All-Stars? You mean Smash Bros? Oh, yeah. Yeah, my bad, bro. Smash Bros, the PlayStation version. You hate all the best characters. Bulma, Jennifer Tilly, OG Toko from Takio? I don't hate Takio. I hate OG Nikolai. I don't like Nikolai. I like Takio, though. He's alright. Like, with Nikolai, it's like the whole vodka thing, it gets so old after a while. It's like, oh, vodka. He doesn't ever shut up about it. It's fucking obnoxious. So tomorrow, I have to get up at 5 in the morning, because I have to go to UPS. I start at UPS. And I thought it was him. No, it wasn't Takio, it was Nikolai. Okay, so these blue pant monkeys, you have to watch out, because their specialty is speed. So as soon as they see me, they're gonna dart out of there. They're gonna take off. So the other day, I was watching this streamer. He was playing Fallout New Vegas. And his name is, I think his name was cameronsoup, I think. Worst streamer ever, dude. Like, just, it was boring. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, man. No, I'm just fucking with you. Oh my god. No, but then I seen this other guy named Nutty Ape. And the whole time, he's just talking about GTA this, Manhunt this, Bully this. Like, he's trying to tell me about how they're in the same universe, and I just didn't care. Like, he's trying to tell me that Jimmy Hopkins is the son of James Earl Cash. Like, I just didn't care. Oh my god, dude, I hate him. Yeah, me too. cameronsoup, NUTTY Ape, John Bennett, they're all terrible streamers. Oh my god. The best streamer is Vidya Gamin at Stainin. He's the best. Nah, I'm joking. I don't think there's a best streamer. There's no such thing as a best streamer. Everybody has their twist. Can't talk your shish. Shish or ish, whatever the talk your ish. Talk your shish. Your shish kebab. Oh yeah, another thing too, they started putting in more enemies in Ape Escape. Like, in Ape Escape 2, there's a thing, and I shit you not, it's called the Freaky Monkey 5. It's these different specialty monkeys, and they work for Spectre, and they serve as like boss fights and shit. My new Vegas stream got copyrighted because of the music. Oh, so it did get copyrighted, because I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, that music, is it copyrighted? Because if it is, then, oh shit, he saw me. F Iron Star, man, has streamed since Pearl Harbor. Oh my god. It's like, fuck Iron Star, dude, who's that? Now, fuck Assassinated 130, whatever happened to that fool? Actually, speaking of Jeff, I seen him at Walmart the other day. I went to go get a phone charger, because for some reason, the port on my phone charger broke, and it won't charge now. So I had to go get a wireless charger. And, Jeff was there, like, he works at Walmart and shit. And I was sitting there walking, I just heard, yo, Robbie! I'm like, oh, what's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? Oh my god. It was cool seeing him again, though. I haven't seen him since high school went out, I think. It's crazy. Woo. The only thing I don't like about this game is just how Spike is just like, hi-ya! 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 Every time he jumps. Can you imagine if Sly Cooper did that? Every time he jumps, he's like, hi-ya! 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 I hate that. One of my streams clips just got 1,000 views on TikTok. Damn, dude. That's pretty good. Okay, you know what? This monkey, I'm not chasing him. I don't got time to waste. You know what? Hold on a second. Should I go for... Yeah, let me go for that other one, though. Because the blue pants, I'm not chasing after him. He's a pain in the ass. Same with the green pant. Now, the thing is with Ape Escape, you can't capture every single ape in one go, if that makes sense. So, because there's certain apes you can only get with certain gadgets. So, with a lot of the time, with the Ape Escape games, you have to come back for them. So, we're not going to be doing that tonight, obviously, because that would take too long. But, we will be, you know, fighting Spectre the first time, because you beat him once, and then you fight him again, and you beat him again. There's 2 different Spectre fights. Oh, shit. The only thing with Spectre is that he's the smartest ape, obviously, and he has a more advanced helmet and shit that makes him a lot smarter. And he's always in that stupid fucking chair. The one thing I loved about Ape Escape 2, though, is that if you captured all of the apes as Jimmy, which is Spike's cousin, there's a secret screen you get that pops up after you capture Spectre, and it lets you play as Spike in Ape Escape 2. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, shit. I like how that monkey didn't even notice me. Like he literally, he had all the time in the world to notice me. But yeah, 1,000 views, that's pretty good. It's funny you mention that, because, I have a YouTube video I posted on my second channel. It's like about the dead superheroes off The Incredibles. And that video has like 65,000 views. It's crazy, actually. Like, it has like 65k views. Let's be honest, Ape Escape way better story than Planet of the Apes. Well, I mean, it depends on which iteration. Is it the new Planet of the Apes, or is it the old one? Because if it's the new one, then I would disagree. But if it's the old one, I can't say shit. I've never seen the old Planet of the Apes. Oh damn, yeah, 65k, and people still comment on it and shit. Like, they're like, damn, this video is dark. Like, yeah, like, it's, if you think about it, the whole idea is dark. I mean, it's, you got superheroes, retired supers. These people love their job. And then they get lured back in by somebody, a bad person, that, you know, takes advantage of those desires. Because, especially with Gazer Beam, he was the most vulnerable, because he knew that Gazer Beam wanted supers to be legal. And so he took advantage of that. That's how Syndrome actually managed to find Gazer Beam, because he was a lawyer, and so he advocated for superhero rights. And Syndrome being, you know, he's smart, so he's thinking like, you know, why would this guy be so hell-bent on trying to get supers legalized? Because he was a fucking super. Which channel? I think it's called Rob Jr. The picture is like a cat with a Santa Claus hat. But pretty much, Syndrome just used the Omnidroid to basically, he used the supers to better the Omnidroid, if that makes sense. So each super brought something new to the table, which meant that he could tack on more, I guess, what do you call it, defenses on the Omnidroid. So by the time the Omnidroid got to like the 10th version, it was basically unstoppable, because at that point it was immune to essentially every superpower. At that point, they were fucked. Like, the only reason they beat that robot is because they had the remote. That's the only reason. And I see a lot of people talk about, like, if Spider-Man could beat the Omnidroid. Well, it depends on the version of the droid. Like, if it's like the one that Mr. Incredible fought, maybe. It just depends. I don't know. But then again, though, you gotta think. The robot learns as it fights. So it would take notes of his web powers, his agility, and all that stuff. That's the whole point of the Omnidroid. I'm back. What did I miss? Honestly, nothing. We're just talking about The Incredibles and how great of a movie it is. It's really a great movie, though. I do love that movie. Don't they come back as a hard counter? Yeah, pretty much, like... Okay, so let's say your power is, like, super speed. You destroy the robot. The next time you fight the robot, that next iteration, knows how to counter that. So it may not have been able to do that the first time, but the second time, it knows that you're a speedster. So that's why whenever Mr. Incredible defeated the Omnidroid... Oh yeah, the infinite jump glitch. I love it. That's why I love this game. The infinite jump glitch is broken. Anyways, even though Mr. Incredible defeated the Omnidroid, if you look at the size, the Omnidroid he beat wasn't too big, but then the next version that was meant to kill him was way bigger. Because it knew how to counter the super strength, you know? That's the whole point of the Omnidroid. It evolves as it progresses, you know? So... There was, how many, oh god, you got me thinking about all this crap again. I usually don't, I haven't thought about this crap in years. But, there were, what, 1, 2, hold on, I gotta think about this for a second. There was... six supers that defeated the Omnidroid? There were 6 different supers. So, the first version of the robot, it had wheels on it. Like, it was almost like treaded tracks. So think of like a tank almost. It had like treaded locomotion. And then it had like, it stood on like 2 legs like a human being after that. Because the first super to defeat the Omnidroid. What's up, Dorian? How you doing, man? Long time no see. I saw that picture of you and Mason on there. That was actually really cool. I liked that. I hope you're doing good, man. So, the first version of the Omnidroid was defeated by Airbender, so like the wind, you know, so think like Aang from the last Airbender. Yeah. And then after that, it had legs, because he probably like pushed it into lava or something like that, who knows. I mean, you know, it went from having wheels to having legs, so he did something to it. Yahoo! Oh my god, it's like, Yahoo! Dorian, the man, the myth, the legend is here! Yeah, Dorian, I gotta tell you about some shit, buddy. Some crazy shit that happened to me yesterday. I just got a YouTube notification. I thought it was Brenda for a second, but no, I gotta stop hanging on to this false hope. I'm doing good, thank you. That was a picture from my cabin trip I was recently on. That's cool, dude. That's really cool. I saw you guys were playing. It looked like Wii Sports. I couldn't tell though. It's like, hey guys, you want to play some Wii Sports? Fuck yeah! It's like instead of playing mature games. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking, obviously. No, Wii Sports is a lot of fun. I used to love that game. But yeah, thought it was Brenda. Pants equals poo. Yeah, it was a YouTube notification. It was not Brenda. Anyways, so, yeah, like, the robot just keeps getting stronger. That's the whole thing with the Omnidroid. Hell yeah, well, funny how it went from Modern Warfare 2 to Wii Sport. Yeah, like, it's just like, hey, you want to play some, let's kill each other in a war game. And it's like, how about we play some Wii Sports? I bet I can beat you at ping pong. I'm like, I remember a long time ago, I was at a neighbor's house, because when I was a kid, I didn't have a Wii. It was always at people's houses I would play it. And so I remember I was at a neighbor's house. And her husband was there. He was sitting on the couch. He was in the recliner. He had a beer in his hand. He was watching me play Wii Sports. And I think we played bowling, I think. And then he said, here, give me that other one. I was like, oh, you want to play me? He's like, you're going to get creamed. Oh my god. He said that to me. I shit you not. Who the fuck says that anymore? Like, you're going to get creamed? Like, he said that to me. But, oh, so I'm pretty sure one of my friends on Instagram got hacked. They messaged me, wanted to PayPal one of their friends out of nowhere. Yeah, I wouldn't play into that shit. We don't ask why we're an hour, though, through the stream and barely anywhere through the game. Yeah, I'll explain that in a second. And then they sent me a screenshot saying they need someone to verify their identity. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. No, but, anyways, so I'll say this one story about Brenda one last time since Dorian came in, and then we'll shut up about her for the remainder of it. So basically, Dorian, you remember Brenda? She was the girl I was dating. The older woman, 33 years old. Oh, shit. And you're gonna get creamed, bozo. Oh, I get, like, it was so funny how he said, he's like, you're gonna get creamed on there. Like, okay, if you say so. I'm gonna get creamed. That does not sound right, though. So anyways, me and Brenda, we're not dating anymore, as you know. She is my ex, but we still casually sleep together. I mean, like, I would say, if anything, we were friends with benefits. But, like, we weren't together or anything like that, but we'd still, like, do things. I'm not gonna get into it. But, the other day, not the other day, but yesterday, oh, nice, I fell. Yesterday, I was at her house, and we're sitting there watching YouTube, things are good, and her mom calls her, and she's like, hey, you need to get upstairs and do your daughter's hair, because her daughter is half black, and, her daughter has a lot of hair on her head, so, and, Brenda's Mexican, so. She's like, I'm not doing that, I'll do that in the morning. And she's like, no, you need to do that right now. And so Brenda's like, whatever, fine. So she goes upstairs, and I say, you're going to be up there for a minute, I may as well just leave. And then she said, no, you're fine. And then I said, okay, are you sure? And then she's like, don't start your shit. I'm like, don't start my shit. And so I tell her, I'm like, you know what, with that fucking attitude of yours, I am going to leave. And she's like, you know what, I don't care. So I say, okay, you don't care, I'll leave. So she goes upstairs to do her daughter's hair. I get in my car and I leave. Next thing I know, 5 minutes later, I'm on the highway driving. I get a call from her, video chat, and she says, oh, so you decided to leave, huh? I said, yeah. You got pissed at me for basically no reason. And then she said to me, she's like, no, it wasn't for no fucking reason at all. You kept asking if you should leave, and I said no. And if I wanted you to leave, I would have said so. And so before I can blurt out anything else, she says to me, it's okay, you don't ever have to come back here again. And so then after that, I checked, she blocked me on Facebook. But she still has my mom added on there, for some reason. Because the one night she called me, she's like, I miss your parents so much. She was drunk. She's like, I love them so much. I'm like, okay. Like, it was weird. But Brenda's more concerned about her chickens than her own child. It kind of, yeah. Because I told my mom about it. I went to my mommy about it. But, I'm 23. But I still go to my mother. That's my mother. I think everybody goes to their fucking mom about shit. Sometimes. And I told her, I was like, just some bullshit went down. That's it. And she said, here, I'll message her and see what she says. And I was like, okay, cool. So she messages her like, hey, what's going on? Robbie said you were upset. And she never looked at the message. And then Brenda messages me like an hour later through my phone number. She's like, quit crying to your mom. That shit is annoying. And I'm like, okay. Okay, Brenda. It's annoying. So I replied back, and I haven't heard from her at all today. So, yeah, if she wants to keep me blocked, that's on her. But her chicken, yeah, she has a chicken farm, yeah. She has a bunch of chickens, like roosters and hens and all that. And that was a big reason her and I broke up. Because she would get on my case a lot of the time. Oh, yeah, let's save. How about that? Because I accidentally clicked San Andreas, and then I had to fucking start from the beginning. Let's not do that. But, she has this chicken farm, and she's really ambitious about it, and she wants to expand it. She wants to have this big farm, all these animals, all these, and that's okay. It's okay to have goals. That's part of life. But that was the big reason her and I split, because she was telling me, like, oh, if we're going to be together, you need to learn how to do this, and you need to learn how to build things, and you need to learn how to, tend to these animals. And I'm telling her, I'm like, that's a lot. That's a pretty big expectation of you. And she's like, you've had 3 months to do this. I'm like, okay, no, that's not how it works. From the beginning, she told me, do you want to go to Waffle House and eat with me? She never told me, oh, I need you to learn how to do these things. No, she never established that from the start. She just one day randomly plotted down, you need to do this, or it's not going to work. It was ridiculous. Sounds like she's very toxic. If she blocks her and everything, I would be done with her. I wouldn't take her back if she reaches out or sleep with her anymore. Yeah, I'm at that point now, honestly. I don't even care anymore. Because I know she's going to come crawling back. I know she is. That's how she is. Like, she'll get pissed at me, and then a few days later, it's like, oh, hey. Like, I don't know. That's just how she is. Because the one day, she calls me, 10 o'clock, she's drunk. She's like, I cut off all of my, you know when people are drunk and shit and their eyes are real squinted, I know how that is. I've seen my dad drunk before. And just call her desperate and then block her. Oh god, she's just like, you're a desperate bitch. And then I just block her. She's like, no, Robbie, I'm sorry. Yeah, so she tells me, I shit you not, she's video calling me, she says to me, I cut off all my hose for you, and it didn't work out. I cut off all my hose for you. I'm like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's all I said, I'm sorry to hear that. That's your fault. Plus, it's probably not so good for you mentally anymore. If she wants to hand you personal projects that she has, then she needs to work on her own Exactly, and see, that's what I'm saying. Because every person that I've told this to, they say that she sounds lazy. Oh my god, what the fuck does FPS mean? Holy shit. Jesus, Sony. And keep in mind, I'm doing this to the PS5. I'm playing this to my PS5. It's not an emulator or anything like that. It's just the game has a shit frame rate. But, it's... Okay, so okay, oh god, you guys got me talking about this chick. But, enter Richard, okay? So there's a guy in her life. This guy's like 65 years old. And she's known this guy for like 5 years. So she met him when he was 60. And he knows how to do all this stuff. He knows how to build. He knows how to tend to these animals. But they never got together. She's 33. He's 65. Now, I don't believe in changing people like that when you're in a relationship. If they aren't who you want them to be, break up. Exactly, yeah. I see what you mean. Because it's okay to have expectations. You know, that's a relationship. Everybody has certain things that they want in life, and that's okay. But with her, she wanted me to do all these things, and she was acting like it'd be an overnight change. I was trying to tell her, like, Brenda, I can do these things, but it's not going to take place immediately. It's not. And you can't get mad at me for that. I think she just wants a younger person. I mean, it's funny because when we'll get to that. But basically, there's a guy in her life named Richard. If they wanted to change, it would happen, but they have to want to change. Exactly. Damn, my phone is freaking out. I didn't even finish my message. It's like, bro, what the fuck? No, but so this Richard guy, her and him never got together. As you can imagine, they're friends with benefits. She told me, she's like, oh yeah, you know, him and I, we used to have sex and stuff. Like, this guy's 65. He's old enough to be her fucking grandfather. 65, she wanted him riper, 69 or nothing, exactly. So, she was telling me how they used to have sex, and here's the part that freaks me out, okay? So this guy is obsessed, and I mean fucking obsessed with her. And, oh, hopefully he doesn't have a heart attack. Well, here's the thing, he did. You want to know how? Well, she was in a relationship with this guy, and here's the thing, the whole time, I should have never got with her anyway, because I was a secret during this relationship, because she said, oh, if he finds out, he won't help me anymore, and he won't do this, and he'll be out of my life, and I need him around because he can build my stuff for me. Wow, now yeah, I should have known better. Oh yeah, speaking of which, okay, so this is totally off topic, but oh, what the yeah, I wish I was making this up. I'm not, but I was a secret, that whole relationship. Because she would call me, she's like, oh, hey, Richard's going to be coming over, I can't talk to you for a couple hours. I'm like, whatever. What the fuck ever. And so, she tells me the other night, now this is where it gets freaky. I brought her home to my house, Robbie relationship lore, yeah, like the whole story just talking about Robbie's relationship. But, anyways, so, this Richard guy, so she comes to my house. I brought her to my house. She was drunk, obviously. She comes to my house, and she's talking to my mom about Richard. And she was saying, oh yeah, whenever Robbie pulled up in his car, Richard messaged me saying, oh bye, have a nice life, enjoy your new friend, or something like that. And so my mom was like, that's weird. Does he have cameras set up? And then she says this. I shit you not. She says this to my mom. She says, oh, well, he might have been out in the woods watching me. Are you... Like, you cannot sit there and say that with a straight fucking face. Like, that... You're okay with that? She said that. She said, oh, he might have been out in the woods watching me, and he saw Robbie pull up and got mad. I swear to fucking God. I swear. I swear to God, guys, you can't make this shit up. You can't. She said that. I got a date story I can tell on my stream. But oh, yeah, for sure. I'll definitely listen to that. Hey, yo! Yeah, never go back to her. Keeping you a secret is a big no-no. Yeah. Yeah, it just felt toxic, you know? It felt toxic. And see, I told her, because I got to a point, sounds like she's into it. Exactly. Like, it was fucking crazy. She said, oh, he might have been out in the woods watching me, and when he saw Robbie pull up, he must have got mad. What the fuck? Like, that's scary. I'm like, Brenda, this guy's gonna kill you one day. He's gonna kill you. You don't know if this guy has a gun. She's like, he doesn't have a gun. His brother has a gun. I'm like, Brenda, we live in the United States of America. Do you know how fucking easy it is to get your hands on a firearm? It's not hard. This guy could easily get a fucking... It's giving exactly crazy stalker-obsessed vibes. And it got to a point, or kill you, Rob. Watch out. Yeah. My mom was worried about that. She said, what if one day he just pulls up and shoots both of you? I'm like, he could. He very well could. So then, I got to a point in the relationship where I told her, I said, look, I'm so sick and tired of hearing about Richard. You talk about this guy every waking moment. I can't put up with it. I'm sick of it. And so because her and I used to work together. We used to work in the same place. And the one day we got into it at work. We were arguing at work. And she was saying, like, she was in tears. She's like, oh, he's always been there for me. He's always been there. We're just friends and I don't know why you can't trust me. I'm like, because you used to fuck him, Brenda. It's hard to trust something like that. What if we seduce Richard to make Brenda jealous? Oh, God. She probably would get jealous. That's some Dateline shit. Yeah, it really is. It really is. But it's true. It's genuinely true. Like, I told her that. I'm like, you used to fuck him, Brenda. I can't, I'm sorry, but when you're alone with him, I just can't trust that. And like, she would sit there and tell me, it's like, oh, we had a great day. You know, we went out and we went to dinner and we watched a movie together. I'm like, good for you. Good for fucking you. I mean, I can't say shit now because we're not dating, but it got to a point where I got sick of it. I got fucking tired of it. It was annoying as fuck. It was annoying. Just Richard. Like, I couldn't deal with it. I could not deal with it. But, if you did that shit, she'd be mad. Exactly. Because I asked her once, I said, how would you feel if I brought up another chick constantly? How would you feel? Oh, I'd probably get pissed off. Oh, but you're allowed to do it? And see, it's funny because yesterday when she said, oh, quit crying to your mom, that shit is annoying. The irony of that is that she does the same thing. She tells her boss about me. She tells her mom about me. She tells her baby's dad about me. She tells her therapist about me, which I can understand that. But you can't judge me for something that you do. She does the same exact thing, if not worse. I don't know. You're better off without her. Yeah, I am. Like, it's like I can't. Like, she's a pain in the ass. She really is. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Oh no. Shit. Oh, I got another YouTube notification, guys. I thought it was Brenda. I'm like, oh no, guys, here we go. She's back from the dead. She's like, look who's back from the dead. She's gonna come crawling back, I'm telling you. But am I the only one thinking about how a man pushing 70 is getting it up? Well, see, okay, now that's another thing she told me too. Like, she would go into, like, excruciatingly disgusting detail about shit like that. She likes the money and the obsession. Yeah. So, she told me once, she was like, oh, well, I like doing it with you because you're young, and it's easy, and you get it up easier. With him, with Richard, he always had to have Viagra. I'm like, I didn't need to know that. I didn't. Like, I'm sorry to hear that he needed Viagra. He's old. He's old. He's like, this guy's pushing 70. She said that to me. I shit you not. Bruh. Okay, so, I was going to mention earlier, because this pertains more to Dorian, but I thought about it, and I want to mention it now before I forget about it. So, a long time ago, I used to date this girl when I was in high school. And her name was Leilani. She's a white girl. She has blonde hair. Got a big-ass gap in her tooth like SpongeBob. And I used to date her. I dated her for a few months when I was young. I was 16. And out of curiosity, I looked at her Facebook yesterday. And, like, she has a kid and shit now. Like, I'm not surprised by that, though. Because for her age, she was nasty. For her age. I remember hearing about her on PlayStation. But yeah. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, she fucked with me bad. Like, I remember she fucked my shit up. Because, she used to be kind of chubby, but she lost a lot of weight, though. She's super skinny now. But I remember when I would tell Dorian, because Dorian got so tired of hearing about her, he's like, bro, I want you to stop talking about her right now. And I remember he said, because he would, Dorian, you used to say her name wrong. But the way he would say it, though, it used to have me rolling. Because he would just be like, oh, how, he didn't say Leilani. He said, how's little Ani doing? Oh my god, little Ani. He used to say that. I'm not making fun of you, Dorian, but I remember he used to say that, though. He'd be like, oh, like, how's that little Ani doing? Or something like that. He's like, you need to get rid of her. She's a fucking idiot. I remember that. Don't switch to a different game. Oh, yeah. I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, but she was nasty, though. Like, she was talking about, oh, I'm a virgin, but then she knew how to do everything under the fucking sun. So quick. Also, if you guys can see, my ear thing is broken. That's why it's hanging off my ear like that. Sorry about that. But, yeah, Leilani, she has a kid now, which, I mean, I'm not surprised by that. She has a daughter. But, yeah, like, I dated her for a few months, and I remember she fucked me up emotionally. Like, I remember even months after the fact, I was trying to talk to her. Wasn't she the girl that you went to the mall with one time with her family and she's trying to do? Yeah. Yes. Yes. That is definitely her. Oh my god. It's weird seeing exes with kids. Yeah, it really is. A big chunk of my exes have kids. I mean, think of it. Brenda has a kid. Miracle, well, she has my kid, but she's my ex now. And you ever randomly check on an ex to see how they're doing? Yeah. I mean, that's why I did that. I just looked at Leilani's profile. And I seen her new boyfriend, and he commented, he said, you're so beautiful, baby. And she's like, I love you so much, baby. I'm like, he does not know what he's in for. He does not know what he's in for. Because she's a whore, frankly, she is. Like, because I remember she cheated on me twice. She cheated on me with a man and a woman. How cool is that, right? But I'm only 18, though. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, but, like, at 18, yeah, that is kind of weird. But I'm 23. But... yeah, you talking about the big chick? Well, she wasn't big, but like when I dated her, she was kind of chubby. But now she's really skinny though. She lost a lot of weight. But she's this girl. She's probably about, I don't know, 5'6", maybe 5'7". Blonde, has blonde hair. I think because in the picture I seen her hair was dark, so she must have dyed her hair dark. But when I dated her, she had blonde hair. She wears glasses, and she's got a big gap in her tooth like SpongeBob. And that's about it. And she's kind of thick. And that's it. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. After breaking up, it was when we were together. She cheated on me twice. She's like, oh, I was at a sleepover and I kissed a girl. I'm like, okay, well, don't do it again. I was stupid. She said, I was like, don't do it again. One of mine, she swapped genders, made a OnlyFans to try to get me to sub. What the fuck? It's like, hey, bro, I know we haven't talked in a few years, but can you sub to that? Oh my goodness. I did great. Thanks, Natalie. I appreciate that. But yeah, I've had a lot of crazy girlfriends over the years, but being single is a good thing in a lot of ways. Yeah, I remember her. I like how he put that. He put that. Yeah, see, guys, I told you. He could not stand her. Like, when I would talk about her, and to him, he would just be like, okay, next time we talk, I don't want to hear nothing about her. I remember when he said that to me. I was like, alright, Dorian, I'm sorry. I said, but I love her so much, though. I remember that. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was... She was crazy. Because we did do that. We went to the mall. And she was, like, trying to kiss me and shit in the thing. Being single means you don't have to be yapped at it. To take care of yeah, exactly. That is one thing. Because even though we're broken up, she still tries to get me to do shit like that. Oh, can you go close the coops for me? Because the one time she called me, and she's like, hey, I'm gonna be late home from work. Can you go close the chicken coops for me? I was like, I asked her, I came clean, I'm like, are you using me? And she was like, because we were on video chat, she always video chats. In her face, she was like, using you for what? Like, with an attitude. I'm like, using me for your chicken stuff. And she's like, oh my god, I asked for a simple favor and that was it. She's like, you know what, bye, I'm just gonna leave. I'm like, okay. You can see though, like, she's 33, but she has the mental age of a fucking 5-year-old. It's like, you see how quick she blocked me over something so stupid? It was ridiculous. But, yeah, like, Leilani, I remember the first time I went on a date with her. It was at a movie theater. We went to see a movie. Are you using me for your chicken? Yes, I'm using you, Robbie. I'm using you for my fucking chickens. But the first time I went to the went on a date with Leilani, we went to go see Boss Baby, which is funny because Tobey Maguire is actually in that movie. He voices the kid as an adult and shit. And it was the first time I ever went on a date with a chick, really. I was 16. Hey, Snowman, can you please die? Thank you. We went to go see the Boss Baby. And I remember we sat down, I paid for my ticket, she paid for her ticket. And we were holding hands, you know, because we were dating at the time, you know, it wasn't anything crazy. Yeah. Oh, wow, I can't believe that movie came out. Isn't that crazy? I think they have a TV series for it now. So anyways, I'm holding her hand, and I noticed the whole time she's behaving strangely. Like, you know, usually people watch a movie, they're looking up in the movie like this. I shit you not. I'm holding her, all I'm doing is holding her hand. I'm not doing nothing, I'm not touching her funny, you know, just holding her hand. I look over to my, because she was to my right, I look over to her, and I shit you not, she's like this, she's like she's turned on, like from me holding her hand. I'm like, I asked her, I'm like, you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, what the fuck? Robbie gets told by X to attend to Cox Gone Wrong, yeah, pretty much. During Boss, but yeah, during the Boss Baby. She was doing that, I shit you not. Like, it was weird as fuck. So then we went to the arcade after the movie was over, and we're just hanging out in the arcade. She was with her sister, and, like, I think maybe one, I think she had two sisters, I don't fucking remember. And, we're sitting there in the arcade, and then she kisses me for the first time. I was okay with it, but it was just crazy. I mean, at the time I was 16, so I was like, my hormones were going crazy. I was like, oh, wow. I fucking... No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that's too inappropriate for YouTube. Oh, fuck, I fell. Nice going. But it was so bizarre. Like, she was biting her lip over me and shit from holding her hand. Like, people get turned on from different things. I get that, but that's weird. I'm sorry. Can you imagine holding somebody's hand? They're just like, oh my god. It feels so good. He's touching me. Maybe it's because of that. Wow, look at this, guys. Wait, what? That's priceless, ain't it? Look at that. He's just like, what are you gonna do? Caps you. You gotta destroy this computer thingy. But yeah, like, she was an oddball. She really was. Like, she was strange, because I remember the one time, she was in my room with me, and I said, hey, let's go play a game or something on the TV. And so we walked towards my TV, and she's holding on to me, but she was just like, we're gonna go play a game! We're gonna go play a game! I looked at her like, yeah, we're gonna go play a game. Yeah, let's go play Assassin's Creed Unity. Because that was her favorite game. She used to play that game. Every time a girl hugs me, I get a little too excited. It's like, oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. It's like she looks down, she's like, I think I'm gonna go. Like, can you imagine that? But no, the date with Brenda went a lot smoother than with Leilani. Because I remember the first time her and I went on a date. Brenda was into me. I wasn't really into her. I mean, I didn't even talk to her. But, you know, she was talking to me. She was like, oh, get off the phone, stop talking to your girlfriend and shit like that. And I'm like, I don't have a girlfriend. She was like, uh-huh, sure. Well, you know, she flirting, you know, women are. And so, after that, she comes up to me after we're getting ready to clock out. Comes up to me, she's like, do you want to go to Waffle House? I was like, sure. Let's just see where this goes. So I went on a date with her, and then we're sitting there eating, and the whole time, she just has this big grin on her face. She's like, the whole time. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but that fucking big-ass grin she had on her face, I just couldn't do it, because she had them glasses on and shit. I always seem to date women with glasses. What's with that? Gets a hug. It's like, oh no, I came in my pants. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. But no, you know, she just asked me, like, you know, what I like to do and shit, but it's not common for me to go on dates. Like I said, I'm not a highballer. I don't really get a lot of women. It's something that happens very occasionally. It's rare. Like, with Miracle, I met her through Snapchat, for fuck's sake. So the reason Elise exists is because of Snapchat. Let that sink in. Dead skin. But yeah, I've had some wild dating stories over the years, guys. I've had a lot of wild dating stories. I just have to think. I mean, let me see. I'm trying to think of the last few women I've dated. Brenda, Miracle, Morgan, Leilani, and then there was McKaylin, but that only lasted a week. Did you tell her stream Rockstar Reddit? Did you tell her stream? What are you talking about? But, I met a few women in UK all over, but they were all embarrassing stories. Oh, yeah. I mean, I did see a few times you said you went on a date and stuff. I'm like, oh, no. It's like, oh, no. I would love to hear about them, though. If you're comfortable telling me, obviously. Shit. Fuck. I'm trying not to get hit by this fucking frog thingy. I don't even know what the fuck that thing is. No, no, no. Don't jump in that water. Don't you dare jump, you motherfucker. Hold on, guys. Damn it. Gotcha. But, I mean, oh no, I read all the stories I've heard are wild. Oh yeah, with, my previous, I mean, because you had McKaylin, which that was short-lived. I dated her for like a week. Because she's like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then she went back with her ex that she was telling me that she hated so much. She said, oh, he's an asshole, and this, that, and the fourth, and then she turned around and got back with him. I'm like, okay. You know, whatever floats your boat, McKaylin. It's weird because her name looks like it's pronounced Michelin, but it's McKaylin. She had to tell me that. But I'm probably about to start my stream, so I'll see it. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'll try to make it. I'm gonna try not, because I still gotta beat Spectre and shit, but yeah. But I appreciate you coming in, dude. But, yeah, like, yeah, and then there was, Morgan, which I dated her for a month. And I hate to say, because I try not to discriminate. No, my food is all crushed up. It's like, no, why did it do that? Oh my god. Shit, I fell. Anyways, Morgan was a girl I dated long distance. She wasn't long distance, like, she lived in a city that was like, what, like 30 minutes from here? But her and I never actually met up, though. And we dated for a month. And she was crazy to me, like, because I don't want to discriminate against her, but she was, like, fat. Like, I mean, I hate to say that, because there's nothing wrong with fat people. But, like, when I say, like, she was fat, she was huge. And I never realized it. I never realized how big she was. Robbie says 30 minutes is long distance. It's like, it's so far away. But we just never we never actually got together. We dated for a month. A month is what, 4 weeks? Just depends. And so, she was real into the relationship, you know. She was a little younger than me. I think at the time I was 17. She was probably 15, 16. I can't remember. But things were good. And then one day she breaks up with me. I forget why. And I remember I said something to her. And then she's like, wow, showing your true colors, dickhead, or something like that. Oh my god. But I remember even years later, like when her and I would talk, like, because the one time she just randomly called me on Messenger, like a couple years later. And she was like, hey. I'm like, hi. I'm like, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. And then, she, you know, she's sitting there and she's like, I'm gonna go. And then just hangs up. I'm like, okay. And then she messages me immediately after. She's like, I miss you. I'm like, Morgan, we dated for a month. And I never even met you. Like, it was weird. And then I remember whenever I announced that Miracle was pregnant. You know, she was pregnant. She messaged me, Morgan did. And she's like, oh, that's so crazy, I'm pregnant too. I'm like, okay. Like, good for you, I guess. Like, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, she was weird. I haven't heard from Morgan since, though. Robbie is always the best ex, it seems. Apparently, like, I always seem to have exes coming back for some reason. I don't know why. Like, you know, with Morgan and, I guess, I don't know. Maybe Brenda? Like I said, she'll be coming back. I know Brenda's gonna come back. I know her all too well. I know her all too well. She's gonna fucking go a week without talking to me, and then she's gonna be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I know her all too well, guys. Man, got that good. Okay, I don't want to talk about that, because that's not anybody's business. But I will say I've been complimented on how I am in bed, but I'm not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that, because that's nobody's business. I hate this motherfucker right here. Oh, you motherfucker. Get him. There we go. I hate the red pant monkeys, I really do. But, that's for the Discord. Oh, Jesus. Man, got the good... She's like, yeah, let me fucking clip that for you. I mean, but it's true. I have been. With all 2 women I've slept with. Oh my god. Okay. I have had intercourse with 2 women in my entire life. That being Miracle, and that being Brenda. I've had sex with 2 women. And that's it. And both have said positive things. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say what they said exactly, but they've said positive things about it. But I'm not going to get into it. Because this is a kids channel, guys. This is for kids. My goodness. No, because Miracle took my virginity. Like, she was the first person I'd ever slept with. So, like, whenever we did it, she had to show me. Like, she had to guide me through it because I didn't know what I was doing. And it was just really awkward. Oh, man, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Or we gotta get way up there. Because you're supposed to go all the way around, but I'm not gonna waste my time doing that dumb shit, because it really is rage-inducing. Oh my gosh. But, yeah, like, I'll say this now, as somebody that has done it numerous times, it's really not it's not hyped out to be this, like, it's not as crazy as people think it is. Like, obviously, it's something. It feels good, don't get me wrong, but it's not anything like people make it out to be this amazing thing. Like, when I did it the first time, I'm like, really? This is what people were hyping up? But, it's all we talk about on streams at this point, but it's funny. Yeah, it's like we just talk about fucking epic segs, I guess. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, Zombie Collector messaged me on Facebook. He said that he needs to get a new phone or something like that, and he won't be around for a while, and he wanted me to tell you guys. And, so I said that Robbie prefers finishing games than finishing. Oh my god, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, I mean, I finished inside, I mean, because I have a living, breathing human being that I call my child that is a perfect example of that, so. Oh my goodness. I'll never forget the day that I found out that she was pregnant. That I was going to be a dad. And I remember I was streaming, ironically enough. I was doing Spider-Man Web of Shadows on the PS3. And do it drunk as fuck with a random chick at the bar. Highly recommend it. Are you serious? Nah, I wouldn't do that. I've screwed a drunk chick before. Brenda. I've screwed her when she was drunk. We're not going to get into that. Oh my god. But, there was a stream. I was doing the stream, and her sister's boyfriend used to watch my streams. And he came in, and he was like, "What's up, Daddy-O?" I'm like, Daddy-O? Like, what the fuck? So then, that's when I found out later, after the stream, that I was expecting a child. In 9 months. And yes, I do have a little mini me, I guess. And it's crazy to think, because she walks now, which it was weird seeing that. And she even said a few words, too. Like, she asked her grandma said, did you go pee? And she's like, I peed, or something like that. It was actually kind of funny. Oh my god. But, it's crazy. Sometimes I sit there and think, I'm like, wow, I'm actually a fucking dad. It doesn't make sense. But, you know, it's a lot. I'm not with her mom anymore. I'm not going to get into the details of it. But it was a messy situation. You're a better person than me. I immediately wanted to test. Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, we still haven't established paternity yet. Because, like I said, that whole situation with what happened, because essentially, back when Elise was first born, Miracle had gotten a message on Messenger from a guy, and he was saying, oh, that's my kid. Somebody was saying that's my kid. And I'm like, I'm too cool for the needs of tests like that. It's like, yeah, fuck that. Fuck the rules. I don't need that. Yeah, but she was like, oh, because she got pissed at me. She's like, I don't know who that is. She's like, are you trying to say I'm cheating on you? I'm like, no. I'm like, but you could have easily gotten pregnant before. You know, that's always a possibility. And she's like, I don't know who that is. And so then months later, she tells my mom, oh, I do know him.
I've been waiting.
So even then, there's still this
Let's go.
unanswered question. Am I the dad or am I not the dad? Because if I'm not, then fuck them both. I mean, her, not Elise, but Miracle and whoever got her pregnant. Because if it wasn't me, then... Because her mom was like, oh no, that's definitely Robbie's kid and stuff. Who knows? Who fucking knows at this point? We live in a very, very fucked up society, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh shit. I remember as a kid, this was so hard for me. I used to always rage quit it. I was like, I can't do it. Yep, see, look, fuck, I better plan B, plan B, plan B. Oh my god, I almost fell. Jake is catching up, go! Or if you're playing the UK version, Buzz. In the UK, Jake is named Buzz for some reason. I always love that. Whenever he touches the lava. Oh shit. He's catching up. He's catching up, he's catching up! Ketchup on fries, go! Go, go, go. He's right there. His Sky Flyer sounds way cooler. Sounds like a machine gun. Okay. There we go. Who the hell was ever called Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story? But yeah, in the UK version, his name is Buzz, which I think is weird. In the Japanese version, Ape Escape isn't even called Ape Escape. I think it's called like Saru Getchu or something like that. It's crazy.
I'll go up against you anytime you...
You gotta remember, guys, this game is Japanese by heart. That's why the characters all look weird, and your health is represented by cookies and shit, because this game was made by Japanese people. It's pretty clear. It's crazy. There's only 2 of them, Lightyear and Aldrin. Yeah, that's true. Or unless you're talking about Buzz from Ape Escape, or Jake. That's his name in the US version. In the UK version, it's Buzz. And it's weird to me how they do that. But the funny thing is that the UK version has different voice acting. Because they have British accents. Like, in the UK version, it's actually kind of cool. Like, because I remember I played Ape Escape 2, the UK version. Because for some reason on PS4 and 5, it's the UK version. It's not the US version. And, it was funny as fuck, because whenever I captured the monkey, he was like, send him home, with that accent, you know, that British accent. He's just like, I gotcha! Jesus. But, weird, you trying to say Japanese people look weird? No, I'm not saying Japanese people look weird. I'm saying that they design things weirdly. Like, it's not all of them, but sometimes they just... It's like, what the fuck? Like, look at these fucking designs. Oh shit, it's Ninja World. It's Konoha from Naruto. We gotta look out for a fucking blonde-haired ninja named Naruto with blue eyes. And he runs around with a fucking guy that wears a mask over his face named Kakashi. And a guy named Sasuke Uchiha. And Sakura Haruno, or whatever the fuck her last name is. Yeah, Naruto is a fantastic series. I'm trying to get into it more. It's just so long. That's the only problem with it. It's like One Piece. That's the only reason. I refuse to get into One Piece. I can't. It's too long. I mean, because when Dorian said, oh, I'm on episode 1000, I'm like, yeah, I think I'll pass. That's too long. I don't got time to sit down and watch 1000 episodes. And the fucked up thing is that One Piece is still going. Still going. It's been going since Naruto, dude. That was 1999. Jesus fucking Christ. Like even Dragon Ball didn't run that long. Dragon Ball ran from 1984 to 1995. So 11 years. Oh shit. And Dragon Ball is very good. Bro, trust me, you have to watch the first 44 eps on One Piece. Oh, do I? Or should I read the manga? Because with Naruto, I've been reading the manga more than I have the anime. Watching the anime, because I have the first few volumes of the Naruto manga, but... Oh, manga? Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a look. Because the only one that I'm seriously invested to is Dragon Ball. Because that's the one I grew up with. I read the entire manga. All the way from Kid Goku all the way to Boo. No joke. Gotcha. Nice chat. That was nice. But, yeah, One Piece is just too long. It's like over 1,000 episodes. I can't do that. Way too long. Way too long. But Dragon Ball is... I think it has like maybe 500 chapters. Or something like that. It wasn't as long as Naruto. Because it pisses me off when people are like, Dragon Ball doesn't have a story. It doesn't have a story? What are you talking about? Of course it has a story. Okay, if this doesn't scream Japanese, I don't know what will. Look at this room. It looks like a typical Japanese room. Look at it. I don't know what else to tell you. Because there's a series I watch on YouTube. My homie would talk all this shit about One Piece in the biggest op, but he just started in and he fell in love with it. So he was talking shit. He's like, oh, okay, it's actually pretty good. I like it. The only thing I know about One Piece is that it's like pirates. And that Luffy is, like, he can, like, stretch his arms and shit, like Elastigirl, kind of. Like, he can, like Mr. Fantastic. And he's, like, made of, like, plastic or some shit like that. I don't know. But, yeah, I remember there's not a TV series, a YouTube series I watched. Because I will say this, I love Japanese culture. I do. I'm obsessed with Japan. I think it's a beautiful country, and I would love to visit someday. But there's a series I watch on YouTube. It's called Day in the Life of a Japanese, like, game programmer, chef, you know, truck driver, stuff like that. Like, it's like, you know, like how they do things. It's really interesting to see their routine and how they get things done at their job. Where's he at? He jumped off somewhere. Oh, there he is right there. He's got a gun. Instead of shooting at me, you just turn around to hit me. I fuck this.
Yes!
Yes! That's what I like to call accomplishment. We could have beat this game like an hour ago. But no! The anime makes more scenes better, but the manga's 100 times pasted better. Yeah. Oh yeah, paste. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, because, the biggest problem with a lot of anime is that there's too much filler. Like, Naruto is the biggest offender, I would say. Like, Naruto is chock full of fucking, filler. Like, it's chock full. Eyes, or, yes! Oh, yeah. I thought it said, like, because it literally says eyes. I was like, what the hell, eyes? But it says, yes! Yo, let's save. Oh, God. We don't make the same, we'll call that the famous San Andreas mistake. How about that? I'll take One Piece filler right there, but I can't speak on it because I've never really got into One Piece. But with Naruto, it's just, it seems like it's just riddled with fucking filler. And at that point, it's like, you may as well just read the manga. I mean, not only is it the original source material, but it doesn't have all that filler crap in it. Wabi Sabi Wall. Hit Wabi? Is that me? Like, you know, if you say my name with a W, it's Wabi. My dad used to do that. He used to, like, when I was a kid, he used to fucking wake me up for school. But, like, he would do it in the most obnoxious way possible. Like, he would tickle me and shit. And, like, it was funny because I would chase him out of the room and shit, and he'd be running from me. Oh my god. But no, he used to do that. Like, he'd come in, and he'd be like, Wappy. Wappy. Oh my god. It was actually funny as fuck. Because it's funny because his name is Robbie, too. I have his name. I have the same name as him. But part 1 barely has any, but part 2 is 40% filler, I think. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, at least. I mean, because the funny thing is with Naruto, hell yeah, we in China now. Fuck yeah, instead of Japan, we're in China. It's fucked up, because if you do your research into history, there was a famous thing, it was called the Rape of Nanking. And it was around the time, it was almost about World War II. And at the time, Japan was imperial, which means that they would try to take over other countries and claim it as their own, pretty much. And that's hence the name Imperial Japan. They're not imperial anymore, but yeah, Japan has chilled out for the last few hundred years because they used to be some crazy fucking bastards. Japan was fucked. Oh yeah, I know. But there was a thing. It was called the Rape of Nanking. It really happened. It was the famous invasion of China. Japan invaded China, and they would do fucked up things. They would make games out of killing innocent people. Like, they would take babies and, like, stab them with a katana, and then they would play catch. Like, what the fuck? That's saying they would rape women, men, kids. Like, it was fucked up. Part 1 only has one filler arc. Then the last arc, once it... Hold on a second. Oh, I caught him right as he jumped in. That was nice. Got you, too. That part usually gives me a lot of shit. But, and it has 100... What does it say? 100 episodes of filler, but you just skip to the last episode. Oh, okay, yeah. I think there's a thing I saw. It was an article. And it gives you, like, a guide to Naruto. Like, it tells you what episodes to skip and shit. If you just want the original experience. Like, what's depicted in the manga and stuff. Because that's why Dragon Ball Z Kai exists. Kai exists because it's supposed to be, like, it's supposed to cut out all that stupid filler. Like the Garlic Jr. saga, which is after Frieza, but it makes no sense because in the manga, there was no such thing as Garlic Jr. Garlic Jr. never existed. It was just made for the anime. So that's why when it comes to Dragon Ball, I get my fix through the manga. I don't bother with the anime. I mean, the anime is not bad, but it's just too drawn out because it's too long. The fight with Frieza, Goku versus Frieza, is still to this very day the longest fight in anime history, coming in at 3 fucking hours. 3 hours. And in the manga, the fight is, I think, like 7 chapters. Not even that. Like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Like, when it comes to stuff like that. I'm sorry, but I'm doing the manga. I can't do the anime. And plus, it's the original source material. Can't go wrong with that. I mean, you gotta see what the original one is like. I'm not disrespecting the creators of anime. Anime is a lot of work, too. If not more work. It is more work than a manga. Because in an anime, you have to draw each individual scene shot by shot. And that is a nightmare, as you can imagine. But with manga, it's more like a comic. Oh, shit. Don't you run away. Shit, I hate these motherfuckers. Oh my god, a fucking yellow peach fucking dropped a bomb on me. He took a shit on my head. Gotcha. I read the Naruto manga when I was little, but never finished and watched the show. I started reading it and forgot one main character is filler in the show. Is? Really? Is that so? I didn't know that. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, because, not anymore. Luffy versus Katakuri is its 25 episodes, I think. Jeez. So Goku versus Frieza is not the longest fight anymore. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, but Japan used to be they used to be fucked up. They believed in suicide. They thought that it was a good thing. They thought that if they committed suicide, they'd be doing a good deed for their country. When obviously suicide is obviously not that. But they would do a thing, as you may know, called the kamikaze pilot. But I'm surprised you got its name spot on. I'm proud of you. Yeah, me too, honestly. I don't even know how I got that, to be honest. But, what was that? Oh, yeah, kamikaze pilots. So, a kamikaze pilot just got my pre-order of the Elden Ring DLC that comes out on Friday. Can't wait. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, see, it's funny because Spider-Man 2 is going to be getting some DLC, too. Apparently, they're doing the Beetle, which is a pretty obscure villain, and it's actually a female villain, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that. Like, when I figured out the Beetle was a female villain, I was like, oh shit. We're actually talking about Naruto right now. Ironically, like, Dorian comes in as we're talking about Naruto. That's cool though, dude. How far are you in Naruto? I'm at right at the part where Orochimaru comes out. Not during the Chunin exams, but it's like whenever... It's like that dude with glasses. I forget his name. Like, he tries to fuck... Like, he talks to Kakashi and shit. I can't remember. I'm still reading the manga, though. I'm not really keeping up with the anime anymore. Because I gave up on the Naruto anime. But I'm reading the manga, though. And it's... I just remember it's like you see, like, Orochimaru and shit. But you remember Konohamaru? Oh, yeah. I remember him. You mean the Hokage's grandson? Yeah, of course. I know him. That little fucking annoying bastard? Yeah. That was... Yeah, he was annoying. I couldn't stand him. It's kind of cool seeing him as an adult, though. In Boruto. But I gotta say one thing. There is one thing about Naruto. Not even Naruto, Boruto. I don't know shit about Boruto. I've never watched Boruto. I'm not that far. I'm not that far in the story. And he's only in that one chapter, but he's all over the anime. Oh, really? Are you serious? I didn't know that about Konohamaru. That's crazy. Wow. He only appears in that one chapter. I thought he was all over the place. Yeah, it's crazy. But, anyways, so, the fact, I don't like how they handled Naruto's Hokage inauguration, if that makes sense. Like, throughout the series, it's this big deal. Like, oh, I'm gonna be Hokage one day. And then, the day of, it's like he misses it. It's like they played it off as a joke. Like, it's like supposed to be this big thing, and I mean, he's still Hokage, Naruto is. But, it's fucked up. It's like this big thing, and it's like they just play it off like it's a joke. And the only reason he missed it is because of, what is it, Himawari fucking knocked him out with that Byakugan thingy. But, no, I got beef with the scene. Oh, yeah, the fuck, with the Hokage? Yeah, it's stupid. Like, it's like he's missed this big day. His big day. The one day he was looking forward to his entire life, and he missed it. And it was, Konohamaru, right? One of them had to disguise themselves as Naruto to make it seem like he was there, but he wasn't there. The fact that Naruto got knocked out by his own kid, that just makes me laugh. Because she used that, that thing that Neji used that, like, I don't know, I think it's called the Byakugan or something. I don't know. I don't really know much about Naruto. I'm not super big into it. But I know that there's a thing called, like, the Byakugan. Shit. Gentle Fist. Is that what it's called, the Gentle Fist? Yeah, because Himawari and Boruto got into a fight. because she wanted to bring her teddy bear to the inauguration. Boruto's like, no, you're not taking it. And they were having a tug-of-war match, and it tore apart. And she lost her shit. That was funny, though. She said, lock on mode or something like that. She said, like, her eyes were all, like, real big and shit. Oh, my God, that was funny. Yeah, but all I know about Boruto is that it doesn't seem like it's received very well. Like, a lot of people, like, they always talk crap about it from what I see. Gotcha, bitch. But I'd lose my shit, too. Punched him right in the career. Oh, yeah, I remember that. It made that squeaky noise. That was funny. Yeah, but, yeah, a lot of people shit talk Boruto. I can't speak on it though because I'm not that far. Like I'm still in Naruto, like the Naruto section. I'm not even close to that. Oh shit. The manga had a time skip and it's getting lit right now. But that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that because I know from the beginning a lot of people are like, oh, it's just not good. But I don't know though. Naruto is it's interesting. I like it for what it is. This motherfucker up here is about to get the boot. Hold on a second. I love the soundtrack in this level. The soundtrack for this game just kicks ass. It's so good. But yeah. But is the manga good? For Boruto? I have no idea. The Dragon Ball manga is great. I read the whole thing. All the way from Kid Goku to Boo. I read the entire thing. Fantastic. It's so much better than the anime. I mean, because Akira Toriyama, God rest his soul, I can't believe that man is dead. I can't. Like, when I figured out he was dead, I was shattered. I was shattered. I mean, my own comic series that I created is because of him. I take a lot of inspiration. That's why my thing is black and white, like his. I really use a lot of the things he did because I respect his work so much. I really do. Like Akira Toriyama, the way he did things. He knew what he was doing. He did. And the misconception about Akira Toriyama is that people think Dragon Ball is what made him famous. It did. But he was already famous when he made Dragon Ball because of Dr. Slump. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Dr. Slump, but it was a manga series before Dragon Ball, and that's what really got him famous. And then Dragon Ball is what really skyrocketed him to the top, because he was already well known at that point with Dr. Slump. And the main protagonist of Dr. Slump is a little girl named Arale, and Dr. Slump is in the same universe as Dragon Ball because Goku crossed paths with Arale a couple times actually. Way better than the anime. Everyone said I'm a bitch, but no cap, when he died, I cried so much when I get. Oh, yeah. I mean, the way I see it with anime and manga, like I said earlier, is that I just think that it's always going to be better than the anime. Because it's the original source material. I'm not trying to disrespect the animators. I mean, they do a fantastic job at adapting it, like into movement. But you can't top the original. You're not going to top it. That's just not how it is. Because it's the original. That's the thing. Like, when I read the fights in Dragon Ball, in the manga version, it flows just as good. It looks like it's moving. It really does, because it's just illustrated that fucking well. Like, Akira Toriyama was a legend, and I'm not trying to shit-talk Masashi Kishimoto or Oda, the one that does One Piece. They're both talented, too. I mean, look at Masashi Kishimoto. You see them fucking backgrounds? Insane. I see those backgrounds for Naruto. I'm like, that's just... I can't believe a human being did that. It's so good. It really is so good. Like that panel, like the almighty push with Pain. That shit, it looks insane. I can't imagine how long that took. But it's good. And then you have that panel where Naruto came back to Konoha. And he's standing on top of the thing. He's got his arms out like this and stuff. And you see all of Konoha and stuff. Looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. I like how it froze. Like he's just sitting there like this, running into the thing. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. I respect mangaka. I really do. Mangaka can... The work that they do is... It's insurmountable. It really is. Because Akira Toriyama, when he did Dragon Ball, I don't think he had any assistant. He might have. No, he did. He did. But his assistants only did the black parts. So if you know in a lot of manga, when it's black and white, there's parts that are black and then, obviously the white parts. The black usually indicates a darker color. And so, I don't think he filled in the black parts, but he did everything else, though. I need to get air. Fuck. But Akira Toriyama, he died. If you guys don't know what he died of a brain bleed. Which, it's believed he had a tumor in his head, which is what caused the bleeding. And when I figured out, I just happened to get, because I was at work. I was on break. And I came into the building, I checked my phone, it said, oh, famed manga artist Akira Toriyama passes away. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. No. Not Toriyama, dude. Not fucking Toriyama. Like, when I figured that out, I'm like, that's a joke. He's not dead. I went on Google. It says April 1st, 2024. I was pissed. I mean, I was pissed. And all of the fan art I seen of him and Goku together was really, really cool. But Masashi Kishimoto expressed his condolences for Akira Toriyama. And here's the thing, okay? I respect Naruto as a series. It's great. But it pisses me off when people shit on Dragon Ball like that. People can have opinions. That's okay. But when people say, oh, it doesn't have a story. Naruto does have a more in-depth story. I will give it that. It does. But Naruto, frankly, would not exist without Dragon Ball. I'm just saying that now. Okay, this monkey right here is a pain in my ass. He really is. Okay, if you guys don't believe me, Masashi Kishimoto, the manga artist for Naruto, has a statue, life-size, of Frieza in his office. If that doesn't prove my point, I don't know what will. And Frieza is a Dragon Ball character. So, I mean, if that doesn't prove my point, then I don't know what will. He was clearly, very clearly inspired by Toriyama's work. He grew up on Dragon Ball. But another thing, too, the biggest inspiration was that he saw a poster for Akira, which is it's like a manga thingy, like an anime thing. I need some life-size statues for my bedroom. Yeah, that would be cool. I know they have a Goku one I want to get, like Super Saiyan. I would love to have that. But that'd be creepy as fuck at night, though. Like, you're just sitting in your room and you just see, like, a shadow just standing in your fucking room. Oh my god, it's just Goku. He's there, standing there. He's all pissed off. But, yeah, no, Masashi Kishimoto, he was inspired by a poster of Akira because when he was a kid, he would draw. No, I missed him. Fuck! Hold on. I hate that. Yeah, fuck him. I'm not chasing him. Fucking bitch monkey. But, he would draw when he was a kid, but he stopped. As a matter of fact, Masashi Kishimoto almost pursued sports instead of drawing. He almost went for sports. And he was in school to study something else. I forget. He was on path, nothing to do with manga, until he saw that poster for Akira, and then he's like, huh, maybe I should draw. Now we got Naruto, and that wouldn't exist if he didn't see that Akira poster. It has a story, but I don't know if this is biased. But I feel like after the Realm of Gods, the story wasn't as important for that. I'll say this. I think Dragon Ball is a well-crafted story. It has its plot holes. Yeah, every story does. I mean, it's gonna have plot holes. I mean, because Toriyama was forgetful. That's another thing that people don't realize is that Toriyama was forgetful. He forgot a lot of things. You guys remember Launch from Dragon Ball? He totally forgot about her. That's why she wasn't in the Z parts. Because in the manga, there's no such thing as DBZ. It's only Dragon Ball. So, like, think of, like, Naruto. Naruto Shippuden. In the anime, you have Naruto, then Naruto Shippuden, and then Boruto. In the manga, there's no Shippuden. It's just through the whole story Naruto. And it's the same thing with Dragon Ball. There's no such thing as Dragon Ball Z. Throughout the whole entire series, it's just Dragon Ball. All the way from Kid Goku, all the way to Buu. So, Launch was a character that just never came back because he forgot about her. He forgot about Super Saiyan 2. He forgets shit. Man thought Super Saiyan... Yeah, he did. He did. He thought Super Saiyan 3 was Super Saiyan 2. But to be fair, it is confusing. Alright, where do I go to push that button? Or did I not open that door? I think I did. The door open? Yes, it did. Okay, there we go. I need cookies, though. Every fat person ever, I need my cookies. Give me my goddamn cookies! I want my cookies! Oh, man. And did he forget Saiyans had tails? I do know that he got rid of the tail because he hated drawing it. I know that. Oh, shit. There's the man himself, Spectre. You don't fight Spectre here. You just fight this robot.
Well, look who's here. So you finally found us. Spectre. Jake.
This voice acting is so bad. I love this game to death, but the acting is terrible.
Coming along very nicely, according to plan. Very good. Then let's get going. Right. Hold on. You're not going anywhere. Oh, yes, we are.
Hold on. You're not going anywhere.
Oh,
Spectre.
we will.
Somebody should make a YouTube proof of him just going Spectre. Like, just like for fucking like 2 minutes. Oh my god.
You'll have your chance.
I like his chair though. Yeah, this game has a very anime-ish vibe. It's Japanese. Ape Escape is technically a Japanese franchise. It really is. Cause it's more popular in Japan. Because there's games in the Ape Escape franchise that were only released in Japan. Like games like Pumped and Primed and stuff, I'm pretty sure that was only a Japan exclusive. But why he look like a downform Silver from Sonic? I don't know, that's a good question. I love Spectre though. Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta fight this big fucking knight right here. Shit. Well, we know Spectre has an ego, he plasters his fucking face everywhere. Oh shit. Oh, that fucking bitch. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I actually have not played a big chunk of these games. I beat the main trilogy, but I never played the spin-off games. Like Pumped and Primed and stuff like that, I never touched those. Oh shit. Oh wow, he just happens to hit me in that spot. Oh shit. Who is he, Thor? What does he think, he's Thor Odinson? Jeez. But, as far as my story goes, because I have my own comic, I do. It's, in terms of story, it's not developed very well, because it's something I'm trying to plan. I'm trying to plan it out, because with Toriyama, he just made it up as he went along. I don't, like, for a weekly serial, I don't think I could do that. Because, you know, it'd just be all over the place, and that's why a lot of the time Dragon Ball does have its plot holes. Because he made it up as he went along. With mine, I'm trying to plan it out. I kind of already have, like, a basic structure for the story. But it's still, like world building is something I'm still trying to figure out with mine. Man ain't a true ape escaper. Oh my god, a true ape escaper. He ain't a true gamer. Only real ones know how to capture monkeys. Oh my goodness. Shit. Gotcha. Did I beat him? That might be the last hit. Yep. I win! I don't know why the door opens like that. It's like, because after you beat him, you finish the level. I guess if you come back, like, afterwards, but there's no point. Because there's nothing here after you beat the boss. But, with my story, it's called Double Demon. It's about these two demon brothers named Simon and Theo. Oh yeah, Natalie and the professor got kidnapped. I forgot about that. Jesus. Whoa! Trippy. Yeah, he's back in present day. Spike is. But, yeah, it's called Double Demon. It's about these two demon brothers named Simon and Theo, and they live in this world, and it's, I don't have a name for that world yet. It's called the Demon Realm at this point in time. And, they work in these regimes. Fuck you. Whatever your name is. I forgot her name. Green-haired bitch. But they work in these regimes for their boss. His name is Almighty Sire, which is Almighty. And he's a demon-angel hybrid. I don't think DB has a lot of plot points, because the first they explain him pretty good later. You talking about the original Dragon Ball? Now, see, the original was slept on, though. The original was so good. Hold. What? I don't know what he's talking about. But, Double Demon. So, you know, you got Almighty. He's like a demon-angel hybrid. And he's their boss. Plot holes. The original? I don't know if the original has many plot holes. I know DBZ does, though. My bad, I'm halfway. No, you're fine, dude. Might want to go to sleep. He's just like, I can't, I'm too tired. All of Dragon Ball. Oh, well, we do gotta remember, though, that, DB and DBZ are technically, one giant story in the manga. It's just time skips. Like, when there's a big time skip, that's usually, like, when part 2 happens. So, like, after Goku defeats Piccolo at the World Tournament, there's a 5-year time skip, and then that's when Raditz comes to Earth and shit. Oh, shit. But the original is so slept on, though. It's actually really good. It is. I read the whole thing. Like I said, I read the whole story. It's really good. Oh, fuck. But, gotcha. Can I finally go back to work tomorrow and I'm trying to get back on my sleep schedule? Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, see, I start my first day of work at, UPS tomorrow. And I'm pretty excited. It's only orientation, so I'm only gonna be there for a few hours, but it should be easy enough. But I have to be there at 5 in the fucking morning. How fun is that, right? And I don't have gas either. I should have filled my car up with gas. But, yeah, like, it's... The story that I have is interesting. I'm so awake right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of awake. I'm kind of awake. But, it's just about these two demon brothers. They go on adventures, and it does have its own kind of... Like, it feels like almost like a shonen story. Like, there's fights in it and stuff. But I'm trying to be original with it. I'm trying my best to make it as original as possible. Because I don't want it to be like an outright copy of Dragon Ball or anything like that. But it's got its own unique twist. Like, the first big bad villain in my story, his name is Clyde. He's this big fat demon. He's got a big mustache, and he's got an angry look on his face. And he's always got that big smile because he's evil. He's a corrupt bastard. And he owns his own carnival, but that's the thing. He's a manipulator. He sees the weakness in people, and he promises them. Is Clyde Scottish? I always imagine him having a British accent, but I don't know though. Like, I mean, my favorite voice acting is the manga version of Clyde. And I'm joking. That's the best voice acting. But they sent me home early Saturday because the hook broke off and knocked me out. Jeez, what the fuck, dude? Workers' comp? Are you serious? Fuck that shit. That's scary. Yeah, because I had a job at this concrete place. I worked at a concrete place. And it was interesting, but it wasn't for me, though. Because it's like they would build, like, concrete products, like septic tanks and shit. Like, it was interesting. It just... Oh, he fell through the floor, nice. It just wasn't for me, though. But, yeah, Clyde is... he's a manipulator. So let's say your weakness is friends, okay? So you say you're lonely, you have no friends. He would say, oh, I like you. You're a cool guy. I want to be your friend. I'll be your friend. Why don't you join my carnival, though? I'll be your friend if you join my carnival. And you want that friendship. You want that companionship. And he takes advantage. That's how Clyde is. He's a corrupt bastard. He doesn't like you. He just sees you as an asset. And that's just how he is. It's fucked, really. It really is. Like there's a part that I created where he meets Choo Choo. And then Choo Choo is like this clown. He's a clown demon. And Choo Choo, again, his biggest weakness is he was outcasted by his people. Because he's a part of a tribe of clown demons. Oh, fuck. Clown demons? Oh, shit. He was outcasted by his people because his people usually go on to become great entertainers because they're clowns. But he just never fit the bill for some reason. He was never good at what he did. And he was outcasted. So when people would laugh at him, they were laughing at him for the wrong reasons. They weren't laughing at him because he was funny. They were laughing at him, not with him. Tribe of Clowns sounds hard. Yeah, it really does, like a tribe of clowns. I don't know the name of the clown tribe, but they ridicule him. And they make him seem insignificant because he's not good enough. Choo Choo. So then, after another failed show, Choo Choo encounters Clyde. Because Clyde was watching the show. And what does Clyde do? They meet each other during a rainstorm. During the rain. And he's like, hey, I saw you back there. You did good. And Choo Choo, like, the way I see him, I don't see him talking for some reason. Like, I just feel like he communicates with words. But, like, one words. Like, so let's say, if he was angry, he'd just say angry, sad, mad, or something like that. Like, I just feel like he doesn't talk much. I don't know. So when he seen Clyde, he was like, wait, who's that? And then, Clyde's like, I like you. Why don't you come join my carnival? But again, he's using him. He doesn't like Choo Choo. He doesn't care about Choo Choo. He doesn't care about Choo Choo's feelings. He just sees him as an asset. That's how Clyde is. He's a manipulator. He doesn't care about anybody. Except himself. Unless it furthers his goals, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. And so, when he comes into the villainous part, so Simon and Theo, they live in a neighborhood, and this neighborhood gets demolished, right? So they come back one day, they see a group of average British guy. It's just like, he's just doing that with his mustache. He has a big mustache. You're talking about him. Your manga? Yeah, I'm talking about mine. Nope. He fucking jumped in the UFO. But, anyways, so Simon and Theo, they come back home one day, and they find all their neighbors, protesting. They see this, that their neighborhood just got completely demolished. Looks like a fucking wasteland, right? So they come back, they see all these things, and everybody's like, what's going on? And so Simon and Theo, they see a sign, and it says, now property of, you know, whatever Clyde's company's called, whatever. He bought their land out and demolished it to expand his carnival. Because he doesn't care. He only cares about himself. That's the thing. He's a narcissist. And so... Oh shit, I can't hit it. Fuck, hold on, guys. Gotcha. Don't you dare. Yeah, he tried it. He tried it. I love the soundtrack here. Well, I'm gonna listen to this. Oh, this soundtrack is so good, dude. I love this fucking game's soundtrack so much. I really do. I mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart. This game's soundtrack is so good. Goddamn, I gotta say, I love my Uncle Steve. I do, because he's the only reason I know about this game. So far, the music goes hard. But yeah, it really does. You should listen to the soundtrack. It's really good. It's really fucking good. Oh, shit. So, anyways, Simon and Theo are like, you know, we're not gonna just stand here. We're gonna go do something about it. So then they go to Clyde's Carnival. And Theo has a thing where he can do this abnormally big smile. Like, it looks like he can, like, stretch his face to the point where it's, like, it's not normal. For a demon anatomy, I guess. And so they go to this carnival, and Clyde is like, oh, I'll compensate you guys, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, we don't want compensation. Until he sees that big smile on Theo's face. And then that's when Clyde, you know, the light bulb comes up above Clyde's head. And he's like, huh. I think I might have just found another asset. And so then he kidnaps Theo. He impersonates a police officer. And he steals a motorbike, and he falsely arrests Theo. And then it's like Simon has to rescue him and stuff, and it's like he gets kidnapped. There's like this huge fight between Simon and Clyde. It's actually really, really cool. But see, the funny thing is that in terms of size, Clyde is a monster compared to fucking Simon, though. Like, Simon is supposed to be this little itty-bitty demon. Not like this big, but I think I made him 4'3", so he's tiny. Simon is tiny. And then you got Clyde, who's 7 foot. So you can imagine the height difference is insane between the two. Like, Clyde is a monster. But is it only going to be about those two, or are you going to add some main side characters? No, there is side characters in Double Demon. But there's not many. Like, you have Selena, who I don't really know much. Well, even I don't know much about Selena. I mean, I know her backstory and stuff, but she is a demon that appears in Chapter 3 of the story. You motherfucker. Where are you at? There he is. Oh, he ran for that mother... Damn it. Gotcha. I love that fucking sample right there in the music. But yeah, you got Selena. She's a part of the Dark Regime, which is what the one that Theo is a part of. And she has this huge thing for Simon. She loves Simon. But in the demon world, it's forbidden for good demons and bad demons to mix. They cannot mix. Because if they mix, it'll make beings like Almighty. And we'll get to that. Almighty is corrupt. He's bad. He's good at first. He's an ally to Simon and Theo initially. But he is not a good person. He, again, is kind of manipulative. Not as bad as Clyde, but he's still manipulative. And so Selena, she joins the Dark Regimes, and she likes Simon. He don't like her, and she understands why. But Theo likes her, but she can't stand him. And it's actually kind of funny. Her backstory is her father was a part of the Regimes at one point, and so she's basically following in his footsteps, becoming a member of the Regimes. And this whole thing, like, I don't know how I came up with it. Truth be told, I really don't. Like, I was sitting there one night, I was bored, I had a notebook, and so I had a Sharpie, and I was doodling. You know how when you just kind of mindlessly doodle? I was doodling and I happened to draw this little demon. It was like a little demon. He had a pitchfork, he had a little mohawk on his head, he had the little beard and stuff, and I was like, huh, I like this. So then I kind of expanded on it, and then Simon was born. I had Simon, and then I did Theo, and then I did, like, it was over the years, I just made many characters. Many characters. Let's see. How many characters do we got in Double Demon? Simon, Theo, Clyde, Selena, Almighty, Ms. Gasper, Odin, Choo Choo, Azura, and a lot more. Now, Azura is a part of Clyde's carnival. She is a contortionist, which is somebody that specializes in bending the body in extreme ways, like abnormal ways. Like, those people that, like, put their leg over their head and shit, like, stuff like that. But, yeah, I'm proud of my story, even though it's not very far. I mean, I'm still proud of it, and I hope to see it get somewhere one day. But it's something I just do for fun. My biggest struggle with comics is the background. It's not so much I can't draw it, it's just, it's not perspective either. Like, perspective is made out to be this big, difficult thing. I really don't know why everybody acts like it is, but it's really not. Like, perspective is literally just making sure the lines go the same direction. It's really not that hard. One thing I'm doing for mine is trying to have all the main side, can't draw a line between all of them and describe what the relationship is, so I make them seem more like a family. Oh, okay. I see. I mean, what is your story about, though? I mean, just out of curiosity. Because a lot of people tell me my style, they say it looks a lot like DBZ, and I'm like, I was inspired by Akira Toriyama, that's why. I take a lot of inspiration by his work, so I use a lot of the things he did. It's just, that's the way it is. It's going to be structured like his story, kind of. It's not going to be a copy, but there's going to be a lot of inspiration. You'll definitely notice it. But I've come a long way with it. I mean, it's crazy. I have a logo for it, characters, a story. Like, it's crazy. And I would love to see it animated one day. I really would. Like, if I went to the point, like, if I got to the point where some company's like, hey, we want to make a movie out of this, I'd be like, by all means. And they say, you'll get no profit, though. I'd be like, what the fuck? It's like, no, like, they would have to. Because the characters belong to me, technically. But I like how far it's come. Like Simon, he's the good guy. He's a demon, but he's a good guy. He has his younger brother Theo. He can't stand his little brother, but he cares about him. And Theo is immature and very childish. He gets a laugh out of annoying people and just being an all-round nuisance. But at the end of the day, when it comes to fighting for what's right, he does it. Oh, shit. I don't know. Personal projects going far is always fun. Oh, yeah. Of course. I mean, because I've shared my comic to some places. And, some people are like, oh, I really like your art style and stuff. Because I guess I could do that if I have time at the end. I guess I could draw my characters. Like, not like in detail, but like really swiftly. But I've also tried to 3D model my characters because I have no experience with 3D modeling. It's difficult. Like, I'm trying to use Blender because I would love to see what my characters look like in 3D. I think it'd be cool. Because if I had to describe them, well, Simon is 4'3". He's blue. if you're reading the colored adaptation. If you're reading the original adaptation, he's black and white. He's got like a Fu Manchu mustache, like that old, like it like hangs down like this. He's got like a beard that hangs down. It's like almost like a fork, like a pitchfork shape. And he wears black gloves and black boots. And he also has like horns, like big horns. And he's got red eyes. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find a picture I'll show you through the camera. I will let you see what my main guy looks like. If I can find it. To Agent so far. What the hell? So this is Simon, right here. It's kind of, it's shit quality because of my webcam. But he looks annoyed and angry because he's standing next to Clyde, the one I told you about. And I guess I could show you him too. So this is Clyde, if I can get this to... This is Clyde. As you can see, look at that height difference. Do you see that? Like, Clyde is a monster compared to, like, fucking Simon and Theo. He's huge. He's huge. Like, he's giant. But that's the whole point, is to make him imposing. Physically imposing. And I'm telling you this now. When he fights Simon, I always love Fu Manchu. Yeah, I did it because I always felt it was common with demons. Like, every demon I've seen, they always had that Fu Manchu mustache. But, the thing with, Clyde, now, when he fights Simon, I'm not holding back, because I will say this, my comic is violent. It can be violent, not like overly violent, like where they're ripping each other's heads off and shit. But if I had to say, it's like, from what I've drawn so far, Clyde beats the shit out of Simon. Like, to the point of near death. Like, there's a part that I want to do, but I don't know how I'd make it work in the story. But I legitimately want Clyde to break Simon's neck. Like, I really do. Like, I want to be violent with this. I mean, I know that sounds fucked up, but it's like, I want to show that Clyde is no joke, and that he will do what he can, he'll do what he needs to do to get what he wants. But I just don't know how that would work. Because usually if you break someone's neck, that's it. They're down for the count. But, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Because, matter of fact, I did draw a front cover of Simon with damage. Like, after he got beat up. Let me see if I can find it. There it is right there. So there's that. You can see Simon's not in good shape right there. He has blood coming out of his mouth. So he's not in good shape. Now, if we had to talk about the power scaling, so far the strongest character is Almighty. His power is not matched by anybody. The reason he doesn't intervene during those affairs is because, well, it's too minuscule of an affair for him to be involved with, if that makes sense. So the reason he doesn't... Because he could easily, and I mean easily, wipe out Clyde in a heartbeat. He wouldn't have to try. Because, you know, Clyde is so far below him in power that he would he wouldn't be able to do nothing to Almighty. And so... he's unmatched. Almighty's unmatched by anybody. Oh shit. I hate these motherfuckers with the jetpack. They frustrate the shit out of me. That's why, because they just use that stupid jetpack. Oh shit, get him! Oh, that was close. Holy shit. I hate that fucking... That stupid rocket pack. Those things are so annoying. See, I like it in Ape Escape 2 and 3 better because you can actually hit the missiles.
Oh no!
Oh no! I love it. That fucking stupid fucking... Whatever that thing is, that tic-tac fucking killed me. Whatever the fuck it is. But, yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Like, I don't know how I come up with my character designs. Like, it's just... I would say I have a weird art style. No game over screen, damn. Oh, yeah, because I didn't run out of lives. There is a game over screen, though, in this game. And it's kind of funny, because the characters kind of, like, encourage you to continue. Like, there's multiple different screens. Like, you can get Natalie, the Professor, Spectre, and I think maybe Jake? And though, well, if it's Spectre, he just mocks you, because, you know, he's the bad guy. But, Professor and Natalie, they, encourage you. They're like, don't give up now. It's funny because, like, Spike is laying there on this glass, and it's like it spins. He has the stars above his head. And it's like do 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 do. And it's just like, oh, don't give up now, Spike. And it's then you have the choice to continue. It's actually kind of funny. But in Ape Escape 2, it's the same thing, but it's there's no characters to encourage you though. It's just Jimmy fucking laying there, like he screams. He's like, ah! It says game over. And then there's a monkey running around, like, laughing and shit because you died and stuff. It's actually kind of funny. But see, the thing is, there is something about Ape Escape, though, that always bothered me, though. The thing is, they never explain how Spectre got his helmet back in Ape Escape 3. Like, in Ape Escape 2, they explained it because they accidentally sent the helmets over there. But in Ape Escape 3, it's like he just has the helmet somehow. I guess maybe he just made it. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Because when Spectre doesn't have the helmet, he just becomes a regular ape. Clueless. He's like, when he has the helmet, he's like, you know, he's got that evil smile on his face. But like, whenever he's like, when the helmet comes off, he's just like, well, you know, he's just a regular ape. Like, he doesn't talk or nothing. But I'm trying to draw one guy in mind where his friends find his body in the middle of town with his cut off on a pole. Oh damn, that's crazy. That's pretty violent. Yeah, cause Simon, he beats Clyde. Like, I'm not gonna make it to where he doesn't beat Clyde. He beats Clyde. But goddamn, is it gonna be a fight? I'm telling you. Cause Clyde is he's so much bigger than Simon, and he has an advantage already. He's more physically imposing than Simon is. And Simon is no slouch either. I mean, Simon can take a beating. In Chapter 2, he survived a fucking car crash that would kill any normal human being. Like, this dude flew through the fucking air and crashed through the window. Like, that's pretty fucked right there. But, oh, yeah, see, I see the monkey siren over there. Hold on. But yeah, it's fun to draw your own characters. It's more fun than trying to copy an image. Because I still do copy images sometimes, but I get more frustrated because I feel like I have to make it look a certain way because I'm copying an image. When you draw your own stuff, there's no rules to it, really. I promise you, when I learn how to draw, I'm going to show people plot armor doesn't exist and how depressing manga can be. Oh, no, yeah. I mean, that's good. That's good because that's what I want with mine. I don't want Simon to be this OP character that beats Clyde easily. Like, I want Simon to actually fucking like struggle, like to have him face an opponent that's clearly superior to him. I mean, he beats Clyde. I don't know how yet, but I want to show the audience that even somebody like Simon can get his ass kicked, and he does. He gets his ass kicked. I mean, obviously he'll get the edge on Clyde a few times, but Simon, though, he's strong, but Clyde is on a whole separate level, is what I'm trying to say. But is it sad I thought about their deaths before I thought about who they are? No, I mean, that's okay to have things planned out. I mean, in my story, I have a few things, like, I have characters that I want to kill off, but I don't know who yet. Yeah, I don't know who I'd want to kill off. Oh, no, I do know one. One of the, antagonists dies. I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say how, but it's later in the story after Clyde. Clyde doesn't die. Clyde does survive. But, he is exposed as a fraud, though, after his loss. But later on, he goes on to, become a legitimate businessman and actually start his own business. Because he learned his lesson. After Simon taught him a fucking lesson. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's like, I won't do it again. He's like, I'll be a good boy from now on. And Simon's like, you better be. But there's a part that I have planned out, because like I said, Almighty, the guy that's, you know, super overpowered and stuff, eventually he turns on Simon and Theo, and he becomes a bad guy. Now, he is going to be formidable, because again, he's called Almighty for a reason. And so, it gets to a point where, Simon and Theo, they accidentally, I forget what, because I haven't thought about it in a while, but pretty much, Simon and Theo, they get transported to these realms throughout their world. And in these realms, you've got the Egyptian realm where they fight a god. Well, he's not a god, but he's more of an evil tyrant named Apophis. And he's like a snake guy. And then you've got this medieval realm, and you've got, like, these different realms, and they're not supposed to be there. Simon and Theo, that's completely off limits. They're not supposed to be there. And so Almighty is furious when he finds out that Simon and Theo figured out about those realms, because he didn't want them finding out. Why? I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Not that far. I'm just trying to figure out how to make a person likable. Who's an awful... No, I see what you mean, yeah. Like, make a terrible person likable. I see. Yeah, that is one of the hardest parts about making comics, is the writing. A lot of people think it's the drawing. I mean, the drawing can be tough, but the writing is a big, crucial part, too, of those. Like, the story is definitely, that can make or break a comic right there. But, anyway, so he finds out, he's like, oh, you know, when these two get back, they're dead. I'm having them killed. I'm having them hung, or whatever, killed, whatever it may be. And so, you know, his advisors are like, you know, whatever, fine. And so Simon and Theo come back, and, you know, he's like, you know, there's no trial needed. You're done. You both are gone. I don't care how much history we have. And so, instead of killing them, he banishes them to this dark realm. Like, there's nothing there. It's literally just black. Just a black realm, just nothingness. And in that realm, they find this being called the Eye of Enlightenment. The Eye of Enlightenment meets Simon and Theo, and he's like, let me tell y'all something, okay? So this almighty guy, he's crooked. From the very start, he was crooked. He had you guys set up from the beginning. He was trying to sabotage your efforts from the start. And they're like, what? Well, why are you here? He's like, because when I called him out on his shit... Oh, shit. Because the Eye of Enlightenment's like, because when I called him out on his shit, he sealed me away. Because he didn't want me to take his power away. And so they said, well, shit. Well, when we finish him off, we'll get you out of here. Gotcha. And so they eventually defeat Almighty. How they do that, I'm not sure yet. But that's pretty much it. Like, they defeat Almighty, and then Simon becomes the next Almighty, and that's not corrupt. And then it leads into Double Demon Jr., which is a whole different thing. But right now, the main character's name is Boba. Don't ask why, but I think I'm trying to turn him into a sick and twisted person, but he's the main character, so I gotta make him likable. Oh, okay. Hey, sometimes the main character can be a bad guy. Gotcha. And there we go. So now we're on to Spectre Land, which is the final level. We're almost done with the game, guys. We just gotta beat Spectre, and then we're done. And then there's all those other monkeys, but we're not going for those, though. It's gonna take too long. Oh no, man, already got the spin-off plan. Yeah, like the fucking Almighty Betrayal arc, that's what it's called. He gets defeated, and he's erased. But see, in the way with Double Demon Jr., so Double Demon Jr. is a secondary story. Think of it like the Boruto of Double Demon. It takes place 10 years after the defeat of Almighty. And it's about Simon, or no, not Simon, Selena and Theo's son. They have a son together. And it's more about him. Like Simon will be in it, but he plays a less larger role because he's the new Almighty. So like he's not really, like, he'll be in the picture, but he's got bigger stuff to worry about because, you know, he's got a lot of shit to deal with. And so pretty much the way I see it with Simon is that he has PTSD from the fight with Almighty, because, you know, he grew up with him. He saw Almighty as like a father figure, and when he figured all about that, you know, that he's a piece of shit, it hurt him. Okay, this music, I gotta listen to this for a second. Oh my god, this music. It's good though, I like it. So you know what, just because I like this music, I'm gonna take the legitimate way up. Because I could very easily just use the slingshot glitch, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna take the legitimate way up. Oh shit. Oh god, it's Clown Balloon. Wait, no guys, look. We were talking about Clyde. This is how I'd imagine his carnival looking. Like, this is how I'd imagine where the final battle takes place between him and Simon. Oh shit. Because there's a part, I did make a page during their fight. And Clyde loses his shit. And he's just like, you've screwed with my shit for the last time. And then he just beats the shit out of Simon. You ever seen a Kame Got Kill or Talentless Nana? No, I don't even know what that is. But, yeah, I do love where my story takes place, but, yeah, Theo's son, I don't have a name for him yet, but he wonders about his uncle, and he realized that his uncle has PTSD because of Almighty, the original Almighty. Like, I plan to have parts where, like, he has visions of the original Almighty appearing and stuff, even though the original Almighty's dead and stuff, he's not there. Oh shit. No! Oh, I almost fell. I was about to be like, bruh! Welcome to my circus! Oh my god, it's Choo Choo. Hey, Choo Choo, get down there from there. This is a big-ass tent. Look, it looks like it spans for miles. Holy fuck. Do you guys see that carnival tent? It literally looks like it spans for fucking miles. Like what the hell? This is the biggest carnival tent in the world. Shit. He said, oh, when I hit. I love that shit. Like, I love when Spike is like, ow, when he takes damage. Oh, damn, I have to fight his balloons. That is fucking nightmare fuel if I ever saw it. You gotta admit, that's fucking disturbing. That just, like, the way that looks. Okay, now this right here always freaks me out, how he just gets up and he starts rolling at you. Now see, I was watching this on YouTube the other day, and I was thinking, I might use this with Clyde. Like, one of his abilities rolling into a ball like that. I feel like Clyde could do something like that, because, you know, he's, like, in the show business. Oh, shit. But mine takes a lot of inspiration from both of them, with how the power system works. Oh. Damn it, Clyde, you just had to run me over. Yeah, this is his territory, though. Clyde would get... He'd get along nicely here. Because this is his territory. Oh, I beat him. I like the way he just fell on his face. The way he just fell forward like that. Oh my god, mine takes a lot of inspiration from both of them, with how the power system works in the weapons and how the main character is one killing all of his friends. Oh, okay. Damn, that's a plot twist. Look at the professor. Yeah, they made the professor a joke in this fucking game. Or, in the other games, not this game, I bet. He was actually a semi-serious character in this game, but then in, like, Ape Escape 2 and 3, he's a joke. It's like he's, like, an idiot and stuff. Like, you think, like, he's the professor, you think he would know how to do that, but whatever. I don't know. But yeah, you're gonna find out it's him really soon. Wait, have you started drawing it already? Like, do you have chapters out? If you do, send them to me. I'll read. Just don't read chapter 1 of Double Demon, it's fucking terrible. It's really bad. It's really bad. Oh yeah, Dorian, I don't know if you're still here, dude, but I hope you're enjoying the stream if you are. I really do. Because, I will say this, I will give credit where credit is due. A lot of the ideas that came with the story of Double Demon was because of Dorian. Like, he did help me with a lot of those ideas. So I do appreciate him a lot. Because the idea of the realms, I didn't come up with that. That was his idea. Oh, shit. But yeah, oh, shit. Yeah, but I still can't get over the panel, though. No, I mean, like, when I start, it's going to be revealed in, like, chapter 10. Oh, shit, yeah, that's pretty early, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, though, but I can't get over that panel, though, of, of Simon and Theo. Yeah, I'm still here playing. Oh, no, you're fine, dude. I don't know if you heard any of the stuff I was talking about with Double Demon, though. But there's a panel in chapter 2 when they were flying through the fucking... They were flying through the air, because I told you guys they got in a crash, because Simon and Theo were driving, and Theo was, like, talking to Simon. He's like, you know, that's kind of bullshit, because, you know, you were in a rush to leave, because we got to go to Almighty's office, and you were in this big rush to leave, and then you had time to stop to talk to Ms. Gasper. And so they get into this argument, and they get into a fight as the car's moving. Like Simon, like, there's a panel, like, where Theo kicks Simon in the face and shit. And Simon punches him in the face, and so they're like tussling, and they're fighting. Oh shit! Ah, fuck! I hit the thing. Can't wait for BO6 Zombies. I remember helping with some of the characters and stuff. Yeah, it's. If you ever got any more ideas, definitely tell me. Yeah, BO6. I don't know if I'm gonna play that, honestly, because I mean Black Ops is so old now. I mean, because I love the original Black Ops, but BO6 it just sounds silly. It's like Black Ops 6. I don't know though. I'll check it out. I'll see what it's about. I still think the best Black Ops is the first one. Oh, shit. But, so there's a panel... Oh, fuck, I'm getting my ass kicked. Whew. I might die. Or just like Might Guy, I might... It's funny because, Might Guy's dad is Might Die. Isn't that funny? Like, his name is Might Die. What the fuck? But, yeah, so they're fighting in the car. And... all of a sudden, they're like, they hear this construction worker saying, like, hey, guys, slow down. Slow down. And then Simon looks like, what? And they're like, oh, my God. And they see this wall. Simon and Theo, they see this wall, and they hit the wall as they're driving. And they fly through the fucking windshield. They fly through the windshield. and they're flying through the air, like up to building level. Like they're in the air. I'm telling you, they're in the air. And so, like, I remember there's a panel of them, like, when they're in the air, and, like, Simon's like, and shit like that, and they was like they both have, like, their mouth open and shit. Oh my god, it's so funny. Oh my god. It's just the way it looks, like, how they both are, like, they have, like, genuine fear on their face. Oh my god, but okay, so here's the thing, they have to get to Almighty's office. And with Almighty, you know, they don't have time to screw around. And so they get to his office, but that's how they get to his office. Because originally, when I was writing the script for chapter 2, I was like, at first it was just them getting there normally. Like, they actually get there and it's like, oh, everything's fine. But I was like, nah, I gotta make it a twist. The twist is they crash. They crash and they fly through the windshield and they just happen to land in his office. They land and they're like, oh shit. Oh no, we just destroyed the window of our boss's office. It's like, we're screwed. So Simon and Theo are standing there, and then they see it. Standing right there. They see the silhouette of Almighty, and he's like, wow. My. He's like, you guys have made quite the entrance. And they're like, oh no. We screwed up. We screwed up. And so, after that, they're like, because he just tells them to shh, like, be quiet. And because Simon's like, please, just let me explain. And then he's like, shh. And then they get ready to, they're prepared to face death. Like, there's this whole part where, like, Simon thinks, like, I guess this is the end and stuff like that. And, it's like an inconvenience, really. Like, he just fixes the window. Like, Almighty fixes the window, and he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then he sends them on their missions, but their missions are, Simon has to go to this village on the outskirts of the city called Pulo. The village of Pulo. And because there's a dog there, there's this dog, his name is Benji. And people have been complaining about Benji as being an inconvenience because Benji has a secret thing about him. And Simon doesn't know what that is, but Almighty's like, you know, this is not an ordinary dog. He's like, you gotta be ready for this. And so Simon meets Benji. He's like, where's this dog at? And so he sees Benji. He's like, oh, this little thing. He's like, why is everybody freaking out over this? And then the dog transforms. Like the dog can like transform into this monster, like this terrifying monster, and it's pretty funny actually. But then Theo, his mission is a lot more simplistic and straightforward. Pretty much all he does is he has to just go get Selena and get her introduced to the regimes. And that's it. But obviously, you know, things can't go right. Can't wait for the manga full release. Yeah, like the first volume and shit. It's like chapter 50. The death of Simon. Oh my god. No, Simon won't die. He will not die. He's gonna be the next Almighty. I need him alive. I'm not gonna kill Simon. I'm not gonna kill Theo either. Because I mean they're the MCs, they're the main characters. I mean, because I'm over here spoiling all these big things over here. But no, if you guys ever do want to read chapter 1 though, I do have chapter 1 out. Chapter 2 is still not done. I still need to finish it. Because it was poor planning. Because like I said, my biggest weakness is backgrounds. It's not that I can't draw them, it's just I don't know how to make it look. Okay, so there's an exploit you can do here, and I just did it. You're not supposed to hit him right there, but I did, and I made the boss fight a lot quicker. Oh my god, Jake. Yeah, he's out of that hypnosis shit.
What? Where am I? Jake, are you okay? Spike? Oh, this is so weird. I don't remember. I can't remember what I've been doing. Are you okay? Don't you remember anything at all?
Are you okay? Don't you remember anything at all?
Spectre.
See, it's funny because for some weird reason, in the PSP version, they removed his ponytail. I don't know why they did that, but they did. I guess they felt it was like, get rid of that ponytail. I don't want that. Oh my god. But I got a song dropping soon. Nice, dude. Nice. I forgot you make music, too. Because I was never into music. I can't make music. I can't sing. I can't dance. That's not my thing. But I can draw. Kind of. I drew VC Bookie from Call of Duty Black Ops. If that means anything. That was funny because I remember when I drew that. I'd love to make music. Yeah, my one friend, he makes music too. It's just, I'm not proficient with instruments. I can't do that. But I'm just waiting on it to be mixed. Oh, okay. That's cool. He's like, I got a new album dropping. He's like, it's called the Nutty Ape diss track. Oh my god. Yeah, it's... Double Demon is something that I would love to see get somewhere. I would love to see it get somewhere. I mean, like, if I could see my own two characters that are all my characters moving, I would shit my pants. Seeing Simon and Theo moving and talking, like, because, you know, now they're just two drawings I do. They're flat images and they look like they're talking, but if I could see them actually talking with actual voices, that would be so cool. Seeing it come to life. That's my third album. He's like, that's my third. What are you talking about, man? I already dropped 2 of them. Shit. Because I got another one. I love the soundtrack for this part. Well, it's after this, but there's a monkey over here I gotta go get. Well, see, since we're not going for the monkeys, all of them, the main goal here is just to get the Spectre, but if we were going for all the monkeys, though, absolutely get as many as you can, because it's just less work for later. But we're not doing that, though, so it doesn't really matter. So this monkey over here, fuck it, I'm not gonna go get it. You win this time, motherfucker. You win this time. Okay. Hiya! 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 I hate that shit. It's better than the PSP version, though, when he's like, Yeah, because the guy that voices Invader Zim, he voices Spike in the PSP version, and his voice is, I hate to say, but absolute cancer. I hate his voice in the PSP version. Like, whenever he falls in, he's like, like, it's annoying as fuck. I hate it. Oh, man. Now, if somebody showed me, like, the voice of Simon, and he sounded like that, I would immediately disapprove. I'd say no. He's not gonna sound like that. He needs to sound decent, not, like, I don't know. I should totally look it up. Yeah, just look up Ape Escape on the Loose PSP cutscenes, and you'll hear it. His voice is terrible in the PSP version. I mean, because at least the voice in this game is decent. Like, the acting is awful, but the voice is decent. I mean, he's supposed to be a 10-year-old kid, but he sounds like a grown adult. But see, in Ape Escape 2, Spike sounds like a fucking grown man. He's supposed to be, what? Ape Escape 2 is what, like, 2 years after? And his voice is just like, hey, Professor! Professor! Like, his voice is all deep and shit. It's like, what the fuck? He's supposed to be a kid. I don't know. Like, I remember, in the last cutscene for Ape Escape 2, when Spike appears. And he's like, hey, it's been too long. Jimmy's coming back today, right? And he's like, yes. He should be coming back any moment now. And then she was like, that Spectre never learns, does he? And he's like, first I kick his tail, and then he comes back and gets beaten by Jimmy. I love that. I love that reference to the events of this game. He's like, first I kick his tail, and then he comes back and gets beaten by Jimmy. Oh, shit. Yeah, see, it's funny, because the voice of Jimmy in the US version of Ape Escape 2 is the voice of Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. Like the English dub. No joke. And it's even funnier because the voice of Spectre in the US version of Ape Escape 2 is the voice of Raditz in DBZ. Like the US version, like the English dub. So like it's like Ash Ketchum and Spectre talking to each other. Because when I heard him talk, I'm like, that is Raditz, yeah. That was funny. I would feel surreal to hear Ash in anything other. But yeah, like it's the voice of Ash, yeah. It's actually kind of funny. He was like, but it's true. We all depend on someone to help us. You can't survive all by yourself. And the same goes for monkeys, too. And then the guy with the Raditz voice, he's like, don't you dare try and compare us to humans. We're different. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was funny. Shit. Yeah, Spectre has a grudge against humans because of, like, you know how humans treat apes? Like, you know, they put them in carnivals and shit. Like, yeah. He doesn't like humans. He's not very fond of them. But yeah, he was like, don't you dare try and compare us to humans. We're different. Even if I have to do it all on my own, I won't give up until I rule over this entire wretched world. Oh my god. He's like, you're crazy, Spectre. You should do something good for a change. Oh my god. Yeah, see, the thing, though, with Ape Escape 2, there was a gimmick in that game. Oh, shit. It was actually kind of cool, but it sucked because it didn't apply to Spike, though. But if you played as Jimmy, there was a thing you could do. Like, you had a companion with you named Pippachi, which was a baby Pippo monkey. And he would help you if you died. Like, if you died, he would give you an extra cookie and shit. And, like, if you were gonna fall, he would save you. It was pretty cool, but if you play as Spike, though, you don't get Pippachi. Which is shit, honestly. But, because you can play as Spike in Ape Escape too, but it doesn't affect the story at all. Like, there's no unique cutscenes or anything like that. It's just a cosmetic difference. But yeah. It is funny, though, because he's voiced by Ash Ketchum. Jimmy. His voice is all high-pitched, and she's like, but it's true. We all depend on someone to help us. Like, his voice is all high-pitched. Oh my god. But see, Jimmy in Ape Escape 3 became a couch potato, just like Spike. Because of Spectre. Because of Spectre TV. I didn't like Ape Escape 3 like that. Like, it's not a bad game, but it's just... It was too gimmicky for me. Like, it had all this extra crap in it. I need to look it up and make it hurt my brain. Oh my god, yeah, like, just look up Jimmy Ape Escape 2. Because, I will say this, Ape Escape 3 had a good soundtrack to it. But that's really it, though. Like, because in Ape Escape 3, you play as two different people. Like, you play as, there's a brother and sister named Kei and Yumi. And when I was a kid, I used to always choose Kei because he's a boy. You know, I'm a boy, or a man, I guess. And there is one thing about Kei, though, or no, Yumi, that she has an advantage over her brother, is that she sings, like she's a singer, and the monkeys are a fan of her music. So sometimes the apes will get distracted because they're like, oh, I'm a big fan of Yumi, and then it's like they'll freeze in place, and then she can capture them a lot easier. But that's really it, though. Every time I play the game, I play as Kei, though. I always play as Kei. I never cared about Kei, though, like that. Kei and Yumi. But, it's just, it was too gimmicky. But I do like that, the stage complete music. In Ape Escape 3. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, Spike, I need you to do the slingshot glitch, buddy. Thank you. I'm not supposed to do that, but fuck it. But the stage complete music in Ape Escape 3 is really good, though. Because it's like it's actually really cool. I like it. But I still think the first game has a way better soundtrack. Okay, so this monkey right here is a nightmare. I hate him so much. I have a personal grudge against him. I'm serious when I say that. He always gives me shit. So, we're skipping him. We don't need him. Because we're not going for the monkeys anyway. We just want Spectre and that's it. Wait a minute. I fucked up. I gotta go back. Wait, did I fuck up? Hold on. I love the music here. I love this game. I love this game. I really fucking love it. And I'm so glad they put it on PlayStation, like PlayStation 5. Because this game is good. But it's funny because they also have the PSP version. To make Spectre regret being born. Oh, I will. I will. But see, it's funny because in the PSP version, his voice is actually pretty decent. Again, because the PSP version completely rehauled the voice acting. And it's a lot better. But, the thing with Spectre, though, is I actually like his voice in the PSP remake. Because whenever Spike confronts him, he actually sounds genuinely pissed. But, like, in the PS1 version, he's like, you ruined everything! Or something like that. Like, it just sounds... it sounds awful. It really sounds awful. Like, just the way he's like, you've ruined everything! None of this would have happened if you never came along or something like that. Oh my god. But in the PSP version, though, he was like, you idiot! What did I tell you? Who'd want to go back to that place? First of all, why should I have to apologize for anything? He's like, I've got supreme power. Got it? Supreme power. And I can use it to do whatever the heck I want. I remember. Oh my god, that was funny. Yeah, but the voice actor for Spectre, though, in the PSP remake, solid job. He really did do a good job. Whoever it is, I'm not sure who did the voice, but it was really good, though. He's like, Spike, you are indeed formidable. Okay. He's like, why don't you think about using your powers for other purposes? Oh my god. God. She's like, you'll never get me to turn against my friends. He was like, yeah, give it a rest. You're still only human. I remember that. Oh my god, that's in the first one. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Ape Escape, as much as I adore this game, the voice actors just did not try. They did not try. And that's normal in games that are old. I mean, it's not going to be like Last of Us level voice acting, but it's still bad. Hey, buddy, what you doing in this corner all by yourself? He's not even holding the gun. It's like glued to the top of his hand. Look at it. Oh, shit. Oh, he thought he could escape. He said, oh, shit. Here's my opening. Okay. So again, this whole part is a huge maze. We're not going to do that, though. Just for the sake of time, we're just going to skip all of it. Ape Escape needs a huge budget. Yeah, actually, an Ape Escape movie would be cool, though. Like, obviously not live action, but make it like a Mario movie, like with it being animated and stuff. That'd be cool as fuck. I'd watch it. I would love to see it. Just to see how they adapt the characters. Because I know, like, later on down the line, they redesign the characters for, like, the newer games and stuff. Like, Spike has a completely different look and shit. Like, his hair is a lot bigger, and he has, like, a jacket and stuff. And personally, it's just not my thing. I don't like it that much. But, it's okay, though. I do know that, because the latest Ape Escape game we've gotten is Ape Escape Move. And it was a PS3 game. And it was meant for the PlayStation Move. If you guys don't know what the PlayStation Move was, it was a pretty shitty answer to the Wii at the time. Like, it was Sony's version of the Wii. It was the same gimmick. It, had the motion controls and shit. And that was the gimmick with Ape Escape Move. It was like an on-rail shooter game. And it didn't do very well, unsurprisingly. And that's the last mainstream Ape Escape we got. And that was like 2010, 2011. And it wasn't very good. Like, I don't think you even play as a particular character, and it's like a first-person game, and it's like you have to hit the monkeys and shit. It's just, it's stupid, honestly. But the first 3 games, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Like I said, albeit I still think the first one is the best one, but... This is so much fun. Look at this. Hiya. Oh shit, I missed. There you go, Spectre. I just made your robot look like a bitch. A 10-year-old kid. I like that portrait of him. But I just made a 10-year-old kid look tougher than a monkey with powers. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Nah, but, yeah, they redesigned Spike and stuff. I don't like his design, because he's in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. And they use his Pumpkin Primed appearance, and I don't like that. Because, like, he has, like, a jacket and stuff and jeans. I didn't care for that design. I always preferred the OG one that I'm using right now. Just keep in mind, the professor expected a 10-year-old kid to do all this shit by himself. The professor is an idiot. Oh my god. It's, like, he's really an idiot, though. Like, it's always weird to me how in Ape Escape you always play as a child. I don't know. Like in Ape Escape 1, you play as a 10-year-old. Ape Escape 2, you play as a fucking, I don't know, 10, 12-year-old? Alright, guys, so this is it. This is technically the final boss, the half of the final boss, because the true ending of this game, you have to go back and capture the monkeys, all of them, in the levels, but we're not doing that, though. We're just gonna beat Spectre once, and that's it. But if you guys want me to finish this game 100%, I can go back and finish it in a different stream, but not tonight, though. It's already, what, 10, 12? Jeez. It's late as fuck. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, because it's fucked up, because I was actually excited, because Brenda said she would jump on a stream with me once. Like, she was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. She's like, the people would probably just be looking at me the whole time, though. I'm like, wow, narcissistic much? Oh my goodness. Alright, we need the hula hoop for this. Shit. Okay, I got it. I'm trying to focus, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not talking. Just trying to focus. But it's sad because I don't see people stream this game very often because it's pretty obscure. Like, Ape Escape is a game that a lot of people don't bring up when they talk about PlayStation. It's like it's known, but it's not like widely known. And it makes me sad because it's such a good game. It really is. Gotcha. Now for the finale. For the epic, proportionate battle. Okay, why would he just use the head of the robot, though? Like, I mean, I guess with the floor falling apart, yeah, that makes sense, okay. Why not just attach it to the fucking robot? Spectre. I will say this, because every Ape Escape, like the mainstream games, they all have a robot battle, if that makes sense. Like, before you actually fight Spectre head on, you always have to fight his robot first. And this is the robot fight from the first one. There's one in Ape Escape 2, and then there's one in Ape Escape 3. The one in Ape Escape 3 is hard. It's hard as fuck. I remember, even as an adult, I got to that point, I'm like, I can't do this shit. Like, as a kid, I beat that somehow, but it was hard as fuck. It was hard as fuck. Because in Ape Escape 3, it's like they introduced the, this one bad guy named Dr. Tomoki or some shit. Like, it was stupid. Dr. Tomoki? What the fuck? And then, it's like, it would do this annoying thing during boss fights, where, like, it would be like a cartoony drawing of the character pop up on the screen, and they would say something during the fight. Like, you'd see Spectre, it's like, let this be the end of you, and then it was, I don't know. I just didn't like Ape Escape 3. It's not bad, it's just, I just didn't care for it that much. I have it, though. I have it for the PS2. Oh, shit. Yeah, this fight is very easy. There's nothing remotely difficult about it. Like, all you gotta do is just hit the green button when it appears. Just gotta wait for it. Spectre, come on, man. Open up your green button. Oh, I always liked how he does that, like, beats the chest and shit. Spectre, stop being a dick and show the green button. Please. He's doing everything except the... God. There you go. Jesus Christ, Spectre. I always love that, yeah! Whenever he fucking, when he swings the sword, yeah! Yeah! Holy crap, what is the frame rate? Oh, God. Damn, we've been streaming for 3 hours already, holy shit. Yeah, see, this stream wouldn't be nearly as long if I didn't accidentally fuck up and restart on accident. It's crazy. That was fucked up. I'm like, yeah, this stream became a San Andreas stream, apparently. Oh, shit. Gotcha. Alright, that's one of his arms knocked off. You have to knock off both of his arms, and then you have to hit his chest, I think. A couple times. This boss fight is a lot more straightforward. Like, cause in Ape Escape 2's one, there's like 2 phases to the fight, like the robot fight. But it's still a lot easier, though. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to hit his button. I'm like, damn. That is too easy. Shit. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, one more hit and he's done for. And then we technically beat Ape Escape, but, like, we only beat it halfway through, though. Because, like I said, if you want the true ending, you have to capture all the apes. We're not doing that, though. Not tonight. That would take up way too much time. Shit. Gotcha. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have technically beaten Ape Escape. Sort of. Halfway. I would say 50%.
You ruined everything. If it weren't for you, everything would be perfect. Spectre, put a stop to this now. I'm taking you back to the amusement park. You must be joking. You're not taking me anywhere. I'll never go back. I'm never going back to that rotten place. You listen, and you listen good. I will return. And when I do, I'll destroy you and the world as you know it. So you better be ready, because next time, I won't fail. Wait, Spectre?
That's some great A voice. In the PSP version, he's like, next time, I really will conquer the world. Really? He's like, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Like the way he said that as he was disappearing and shit. Oh my god, that was so funny. In the PSP version, he did that. It's Natalie. But yeah, okay. So we'll... Okay, I'm gonna watch this because I actually like this cutscene. Because Spike is home, he's back. Oh, I never noticed that it was lowering to the ground. I always thought that it was just like panning up like the camera. I never noticed that. That's cool, actually. What the fuck, is it a solar eclipse? Jeez. It's like the sun just said, see ya. It's worth noting that Natalie is the professor's granddaughter. That's why she hangs around there a lot. There's no weird creepy grandpa young girl thing going on here. Like Brenda. Brenda and Richard like a creepy grandpa thing. If Miracle was an Ape Escape character, she'd be Natalie because Natalie has red hair. Oh my god. And it just got super pixelated. Holy shit. Alright, we'll skip that. Yeah, I love that cutscene though. You know, Spike made it back safe. I like that. Spike is my favorite Ape Skip character. Okay, I don't think we can skip cuts, like the credits, I don't think. But we basically finished it. Like I said, we still have the monkeys out there we gotta catch, but we're not doing that though. But I'll wait until the credits are over. I'm gonna save, and then if... we might go back and finish this. We might. It depends though. It depends on a lot of things. Yasuki Watanabe. A lot of Japanese names. Okay. You know what? Actually, I changed my mind. We're not doing that. Because, you know, it's not like I haven't finished the game on stream before. But, yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I do appreciate everybody that came in tonight. It was fun playing Ape Escape. Ape Escape is a fantastic game. I love it. And I do appreciate you guys' words of encouragement with Brenda and stuff. And everything going, you know, south and sour between me and her. But I do appreciate you guys being there for me. And apart from that, guys, I'm going to hit you guys the end screen, and I will see you guys soon, I guess, hopefully. But yeah, guys, bye-bye.